Not to be too much of a show-off, guys, but I just had some pasta, and it was so nice and pleasant, and I'm now all warm and fuzzy and awesome, and I have food in my stomach. So I'm doing so well. I'm doing so well. Today is February 12th, 2025, art, and the title is, what's the goddamn title actually? Um, Here we go. Banger title IMO. We've been just molding in Pangi Court. And by molding in Pangi Court, I mean literally just discussing the realm. And it's like, there's never gonna be an orbital strike cannon. But I can hope, and I can cope, and I can indulge myself in delusion. Anyway, today we will be working on some aimsey, pangi, and roscumber fan art, and by that I mean I have to find references first because currently my sketch looks like this, which is not optimal. I want to make like it's like gonna be relatively simple. It's not even gonna be like a story per se. I just wanna draw them standing there, essentially. So, and eventually I didn't have the time to um collect references beforehand, so we're gonna have like an impromptu reference collecting session right now. I'm such a good streamer. I'm such a good streamer. Oh my god, I just realized it. Wait, no, that's not an echo. Okay, thank fuck. Um anyway, anywho, I could of course just start even later in favor of collecting references. But what if instead, what if this guy looks like foolish? What? Wait. He looks like foolish, no? He kind of does. He kind of does look like foolish, I think. I mean, like, okay, not really, but like, to me, he looks like foolish when he's confused. That's awesome. Anyway, this is the reference I needed. Um, Standing scared. Sometimes, you gotta, okay, this isn't gonna work actually. You know what, I think this is fine for now. If I need more references, I can just collect them as I go, as I paint the realm. Best of the best. Because it's a poetic concept. It's a poetic concept of the people who have done the most for the respective factions suffering the most as well. It's very tasty angst, even if I don't exactly agree with the decision to ban a bunch of players from like a actual game master perspective. I think that was actually kind of a shit decision. I have no idea how to draw Panky actually. I have to look at my own like art of him because I am drawing him in a very, very, very specific way, and it's a little bit. I'm still not used to it, and I can't find it. I'm trying to look I'm looking for the most banger picture I did this year so far. Or I guess one of the most banger pictures I did this year. Let it load in a second. Any moment now. Unstable. This is just like unstable. Okay, I'm really happy with how this turned out, even though I went like through 10,000 trials while working on it. I do have a time lapse for it. You're gonna be able to see it eventually, probably like in a couple of weeks when the time lapse for this one releases on YouTube. Hashtag follow, subscribe, retweet, reblog, tickle my balls. But yeah, this is the peak Pangi to me. So I'm gonna use my own drawing as reference to be able to capture the same Pangi energy that I captured in that one. Because I'm really happy with it. There's like a little ear here. Well, admittedly, I've been drawing a lot of Pangi in my like college notes and such. And by my college notes, I mean I just have a separate piece of paper in which I literally just doodle cubitos for fun because it helps me focus on what's actually going on in class. Believe it or not, it's very ADHD core. They're always saying this to me. They're always saying, "Oh my god, how that's so ADHD core of you." And I'm like, yeah, it's almost like I have ADHD or something. They're like, nah, no way. No way. This never happens. This never happens. Okay, the music is a bit loud for me. Not fun. Time is here. Maybe it's pleasant. Take it down. Take it down. Take. I'm gonna be setting up a more proper sound. Probably this week. No promises as usual because you know how it is. But hopefully I will find the time, sometime this week, to probably set up the sound and to be able to exclude music from recordings and such. Because right now, in case you don't know, I'm only able to exclude all of desktop sounds, which is not optimal. Like, it's not that big of a deal because I don't like stream games at the minute. But you want, for example, VOD watchers are not able to hear my banger soundboard, for example, which is not optimal and should be fixed. So that's my plan. And then after that, I think I'm gonna set up my PNG tuber, which is, again, it's not gonna be like proper PNG tuber per se, it's just essentially a meme, because I thought of a funny meme and I was like, oh my god, I should do that. As one does. As one does. These clawed hands are like fun to draw. I've always avoided, like, I've always disliked hybrid headcanons for like Minecraft Cubitos and such, but recently they've like grown on me a lot. Recently I've been like, okay, maybe this Cubito is actually secretly a kitty cat. Right? It's really fun. Like, for example, I'd go Caboodle as like literally a rabbit, and I'd have to look up skins. Fuck. Look up skins. I literally draw her as a rabbit because I think, as a bunny to be more precise, because I think they're very bunny coded, and even though the actual skin, it's like they're like canonically a superhuman who is just wearing bunny ears, but not in this household they ain't. Pangi. Here we go. Alright, I just need to. Oh my god, I'm going the wrong arm. Oh no. No, 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 no. Why does this always happen to me? Okay, let me reload so that I can get actually the proper screenshot. Yeah, chat, look at this. Look at this shit. That's not the correct arm. That's the different arm, but I. Okay, I'm just gonna like flip him and move to the different side of the canvas, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna save this to my pure ref. A banger program, I must add, I must say. Let's just flip the whole thing. I'm still gonna adjust the canvas later down the line, because right now it's like it's whatever, we're just sketching right now. I would like to think that it has like amethyst-like texture, so I maybe will probably try and depict that when I start rendering it more properly. Anyway, thank you, Panky, for wearing a cloak so that I don't have to worry too much about how to like render any of this. Oh my god, this cloak makes him look like a keeper. I'm barely caught up on the realm lore as per usual. If you're a regular, you know that's like just the usual for me. I'm sorry, I just do not have the opportunity to watch the streams or the VOD. They're always so late for me. The streams are always so late for me. Like, I stayed up watching Lifesteal Session the other week for like, and I didn't even notice it was like 1 a.m. I was like, what the heck? What the heck? I'm not supposed to be up this late. Let me out! Let me out! And it's not terrible, but it's not optimal either. I'm trying to take care of my sleeping schedule, because if I don't take care of it, I'm gonna blow up and die badly. They're always saying this about me, unfortunately. They're always commenting on how how my sleep schedule is required for me to live a productive and healthy life. Speaking of, I skipped my siesta today for the stream, so that's not optimal either. I because of how classes overlap with my day-to-day schedule, I'm not able to take siestas all the time, which is not optimal because it turns out siestas are very important for me to not fall asleep throughout the day. Which is like hashtag sleep disorder core probably. I'm actually going to like a doctor at some point to check that out, because what the heck is going on over there? Because at some point I learned that it's actually falling asleep throughout the day is not normal. People do not do that. Actually, I was like, what the heck? What the heck? My whole life is a lie? My whole life is a lie? What else do I not know about my body that's actually not normal? What else do I not know? Probably quite a bit, but you know, that's a problem for future me. Right now I'm dealing with one problem at a time, and right now it's wherever I fall asleep. It's like one could argue, well, that's because of your style of life, but also that has been happening to me my entire life. Like, I like crashed and burned through high school because I just wasn't able to stay awake. It was so annoying, Chad. It was so goddamn annoying. And everyone, like, when you fall asleep randomly like that, people just assume that you're, like, just being disrespectful or something, which is not true. I'm sorry, I just can't seem to be able to stay awake. It's not because of you, I promise. Oh my god, pure Ross. Poor Ross, I mean. I'm just looking, like, look at the skin difference. Like, oh my god. She did her hair. Oh, the misery. And I'm actually gonna also probably look up. I really like 90 93, I believe. Yeah. I really liked the way they drew roscumber in that one comic. Let's see if I can. Yeah, wait, has he uploaded it to? Okay, surely has uploaded it. I see. Okay, whatever. Yes, I wanted to look at this design. I think it's really cute. Don't mind the angst. I'm just gonna shout out Ama I 93. Everyone should follow Ama 93 if you haven't already. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's so le banger. It's so le banger. So what's up with Nightbot? I have no idea, like, what's up with Nightbot anymore. I don't know what's going on through his silly little robot head whenever he, like, just randomly does not stops giving... Stop caring, stops caring about the stream, about my banger stream. I forgot to switch back to drawing. Anyway, let's draw poor little roscumber. Oh, poor roscumber. Your life is drenched in tragedy. Through suffering, a huge part of this is like not even self-inflicted, but partially by self-inflicted struggle. What a heroine, what a heroine. Truly one of the most Kubitos ever. Okay, so face is gonna be like this. I walk you with emotion, like a lullaby. I really do appreciate Ama's like artwork. It's really pretty, and I love a lot of their designs, and I think he's very cool. even if we don't, if we even if we clearly have very different takes on the actual story of this, of like whatever service we watch, it's always very interesting how different people's opinions can be. Like sometimes I check their account and I'm like, oh, that's not what I think about this at all. It's like, but I still appreciate the artwork, and like I accept our differing opinions on cube characters. Having different opinions on cube characters is okay, unless it isn't. I mean, it's largely probably stems from the fact that we watch very different people. Like, I mostly watch, again, Pangi, and like, I like Pangi, Tango Frax, CPK, Bekiamon, people like that. I don't really, okay, I'll be real, I mostly like exclusively watch Pangi at this point. Again, because there's only so much time, and I really, really like Pangi streams, and he is very endearing to me, and Dutch. Which is like not necessarily the biggest selling point, but it is a selling point somehow. Me, when I'm into a streamer that is a silly little furry guy who is Dutch, this happened, this I've played these games before. Okay, I'm gonna open this bottle of cola and it's not gonna flush over my entire room. Scary. Scary. We're really playing with fire over here. Scary, scary, scary. Unless. Here we go! Finally, some good freaking food. I tried doing a Minecraft recording the other day just to test things out because I didn't want to do anything else. I want to play Minecraft, but I didn't want to like also like. I wanted to play Minecraft with a purpose. So I figured, oh, I might as well play Minecraft to do a recording from for my MC channel, which will be very real one of these days. Yes, yes, trust. Um, and it turned out that I've been recording for 15 minutes on wrong resolution. So there is a very valuable lesson somewhere in here, I feel like. Which I'm not gonna look into. That's a lie, I will absolutely look into. Oh, I love you, Ross. I love you, Ross. Ross Capito, thank you. She's so pretty. I was thinking about giving her like a design. I was thinking of giving everyone in the full Kingdom of Fools a design that would like feature like this little things that jesters have, like this. But I don't know if I'm gonna go through with this. I wanna be able to represent the characters a bit more in my designs for them. I think, oh my god, someone is like doing construction work over here. Okay, King. Pop off, I guess. Okay, the armor pieces are teaching me how to draw anatomy more properly. Who would have thought? Okay. Sorry, I'm like logged in on drawing these pieces of armor. I love drawing armor. I feel like a lot of the times when I draw it, it doesn't make sense. Well, oh, I decided what I want to do with the bows. I want to like have her hold her hands, like similar in the comic. So like, you can see here in this panel, she's like holding hands like this. And I want to do something similar. Oh, she hasn't uploaded her like the nose sketches here. He hasn't uploaded his nose sketches here. Aww. Okay, whatever. So holding hands together. No. Uh, clasping hands together. No, okay, this is almost it, but it's like it's different people, and I want this from a different angle as well. Clasped, oh, okay, clasped hands. Does anyone remember when in DeviantArt it was like a cardinal sin to use references? I remember that. Crazy time we lived in. Okay, I think this is gonna work out fine. I don't wanna, again, I don't over detail hands usually anyway. It's like, whatever, man. Whatever. I just wanna be able to have at least a rough estimate of what they should look like. So, the fingers are gonna go like so. And they are too small. I am comparing them to the face, and I always draw the head like pretty big, or the hands fairly small, or the body fairly small. I don't know, it depends on your perspective. That's like a constant pain that I have to struggle with. It's constant struggle between light and dark, evil and good. The good in this being correct anatomy, and evil being whatever my anatomy is. Maybe I am a bit too judgmental. Okay, how do I want to make the hair? So canonically, it's like long hair. In the Emma drawing, it's like tucked neatly. I think I really like. Okay, I think let's remove the little butterfly here and make it multi-layered so that I can represent more of her like messed up and evil state right now. Messed up and evil psyche. And then over here we're gonna wait, how will the chest plate work here? So definitely like a belt over here. Right? And then what else does she have on her skin? Not like it's the outfit. It's the pretty outfit. Okay, so let's do it accordingly. Let's do like oh my god, this is the crazy music to play while I'm drawing a pose like this. So this is gonna be like, you know, because I'm pretty sure she's just wearing like she was wearing her ball outfit over her armor, or like she had some armor pieces on top of her outfit alternatively. Okay, I want to make the okay, I have no idea what the okay, so let's just draw legs here. And then over here, like this is where the boots are gonna start, but we're gonna just cut them off around this point, so it's okay. I want to put them in each. I want to put each of them in like their own little. What's it called? Frame. I also want them to interact with each other, low-key. Okay. I think this is nice, right? So, and then here she would have like this pretty gloves. Now onto aimsey. For aimsey, this is going to be a bit complicated. I'm really bad at drawing poses that look to the right. So we're going to flip it temporarily and draw it over here, over like this. Actually, let's fix the composition right now before I forget. To find someone light reminders the light that's yours and mine. Does anyone remember when Pangi just randomly leaked the Corruption Trio group chat? That was pretty funny, wasn't it? It was fairly funny. Just you and me, bringing electricity and ways to this fleeting under when it overflows, taking us where no one knows. You remember how we fell into. Yeah, I really like this song still. I remember I talked about we have it on stream how I thought like that this Tally Ho album was the best thing ever, and I no longer think it's the best thing ever, but I'm still like very fond of the songs from it. I like this one. It's a very pretty song. I also gone like this is very random, but I've gone to the word pretty so much in the past like few months. I like started loving using it. It's such a good word. Electricity and west of its swing under it overflows, taking us where no one knows. We remember when we fell into the trap. Okay, so the pangi is not fitting too well. Is there Sark? I don't feel so good. Just like disappears into dust. Never. Okay, and now we can do aimsey. I'm not even gonna look at the sketch anymore. I don't need it. It was just like for the promo material. It was all a PR stunt to get you to come to the stream. And you felt I want to wake up. I have no idea how to draw aimsey, to be honest. It's complicated for me. Oh my god, I just thought of such a good idea. What if I had like, okay, hear me out, chat. What if this was like a GIF and this would like the images from them after the null would like change rapidly with the images of them before the null? Would it be hype or what? I think that would be kind of hype. Oh my god, we should totally do that. Oh my god, we should totally do that. But before that, I need to log in and look at Aimsey's skin because I don't remember what it was like. Was there IGN literally just Aimsey? Yeah, it was. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I genuinely do not remember what aimsey looked like before, which skin aimsey wore before the balls, so like that's gonna be a problem. But it's okay. It's whatever. Let's make their head a bit smaller. It's about the silhouette ultimately, right? It's about the silhouette. What date was the ball at actually? Was it 26th, I believe? Okay, so these are all... Okay, it was like 20... Wait, I remember it was on a Thursday. Oh, so it was on 27th. Okay, I found the ball skin, I believe. Okay. And they're wearing like a beanie, I presume. Okay, I will be real, we might not have time for sketching. I'm getting ambitious with this. Which is awesome of me, obviously, but you know. I mean, like, I wanna do this glitch idea because I feel like this would elevate this painting from, like, pretty cool to freaking awesome. Oh, not the lack of swearing, not the lack of swearing. Underground. Underground. Okay, so first we're gonna finish the base sketches, so to say. I think Ames is gonna be shorter than Ross. I feel like that's the truth. I feel like that's the truth of the situation. Skulk infection as like a lore concept is interesting because skulk is like shows up where the dead things go. So like you dying, my beautiful Kubita? You dying over there? Alright. Does this look good or what? Does this look good or what? I think this looks pretty good. If you ask me, this is gonna be centered like so. Actually, that's me. That's me when I lie, apparently. Oh, wait, it's because Pangi's window is bigger than the others. Yikes, 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 yikes. How do we fix this? How do we fix her? Well, first of all, let's switch to something more energetic. Thank you, billboards. Thank you for your assurance. I love you, billboards. Okay. You can't see it, but I put my finger up on the screen to try and determine where the... Okay, what the heck is going on here? This sucks, this sucks. My stupid buckle life sucks. Let's do this differently. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we have second. I might just prompt for doing shorter streams for some time at least. Because, like, I don't know, man, I get very tired very easily nowadays. That's what going regularly somewhere does to a guy. A weak guy like me. I mean, like, I hope it doesn't sound self-deprecating, because it's not. Like, you know, some of us just have fewer spoons than other people. And it's alright. Right, billboards? Yeah, it's alright. It's gonna be alright. It's written in the sky. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Alright, now we can make a second sketch on top, but of them being like happy and stuff. God, imagine having happy characters. Can you imagine that happening? This would never happen. Not to my Orsees, at least. My Orsees are all forever doomed to be unhappy. They will never be happy. Actually, you know what? I can just copy this one over here and just fix the expression. It's fine. And fix the hair a little bit, so that it looks a little bit more pretty. And I can return the butterfly here. Here we go. I think this looks nice and cool. Right, and for Pangi, I think we can just make his pose more confident even. Spelling is all about confidence. This joke does not work in an audio format. I'm mad. I've had this joke for 10,000 years in my Twitter drafts. I should post it sooner than later. But perhaps not today. Maybe some other day. Maybe not even from my main account. Okay, I will have to redraw you, my guy. Because this is not optimal. I constantly forget that he's like always wearing sunglasses, so it's harder to depict facial expressions. But the fact that he's a pangolin also adds a little bit, but you know, mostly it's about the sunglasses. Left it on you to be my wings and my have you seen that Tango came back, by the way? I'm so hyped for that. I love you, Tango Kubito. I missed you. I missed you, Tango Kubito. My beloved. Obviously, my beloved, like my ultimate beloved is still Pangi Kubito, but you know, Tango is just simply so endearing. I absolutely love him. In general, I would love to make, I should probably make like lists of like my favorite Kubitos from various series that I watch. I think like that could be fun. Indistinguishability. That's not how you say that. I have no idea what the actual word in the song was. Okay, so for Penguin skin, obviously I'm gonna draw the dress that he wore for the ball, but because I already drawn it at one point, I'm just gonna use that as reference. Because it was a bit goddamn complicated. It was a bit too complicated for my taste to draw it again from scratch. Like I had surely a time figuring out how it's gonna look like. Okay. Fine. Also, I think I want to make him a little more, a bit straight. I know all Peggy characters are gay, but for this one, I want to make him a little bit more straight for a bit. Just a little bit. I'm sorry, gay people, for destroying your presentation and such. Oh, I love this song. A little straight, just a little bit straight, just a little bit more straighter even. Is that no longer allowed? Are we just all are straight people no longer allowed? Everything must be. Okay, I actually need to look up the reference for the dress. I do not remember how to draw this at all. Uh, the society where gay is the norm and straight is a minority. What, are we not allowed to be straight anymore? That's such a funny image. I love that image so much. I guess that would be a society if gay was the norm. Okay, oh, he has like a little flower over here on the skin. So he has a little flower over here and it goes... why does... Okay, why does he have such a big décolleté? Like, what are you showing over here? Let me actually drop this here. And here we go. Here we go. World's least messy Minecraft skin. Literally, I still have no idea what the heck was going on. I do like a different Minecraft videos every day, like as one does in this household, and I still have no idea what outfit one of them was wearing. Like I just improvised as like a simplest suit. What the original skin? Let me show you what the original skin looked like. It was so scary. Wait, does me detect? Yes, profile. Okay. Sorry, that's very random. It looks like this. I still have no idea what what is that supposed to be. Like, okay, I can maybe see like a suit, like a shirt with again. How much of chest do you need to show in your Minecraft competitive event skin? Like, and are these like long boots or like, okay, I feel like I'm flaming the artist a little bit, but because it's a good skin, it's a good skin, it's a good skin. I just couldn't tell what exactly was going on here. It is a very pretty skin. I think the offer popped off because I know it was like specifically commissioned for the event and such. Okay. And on top of that pretty dress, he wore white gloves, like so. Yeah. Okay. And now for aimsey, I have no idea. I think aimsey is the character I have the least grasp on out of these three, so here we go, I guess. This is how improvisation looks like. I'm gonna close this canvas actually. I'm trying I'm trying not to overheat my computer for once in my life, because that would be not optimal. It's already like I really need to my one of my short-term goals should be to get it into like a tech service to get it cleaned, because like at this point it's probably so it's not probably it's so dusty. It's so dusty it's gonna like catch on fire any day now. And I use it every day because all of my work is on my computer and all of my friends are on my computer. I like every day I log on. Oh no, I did not save the. No. I love looking up reference. Okay, here we go. Yeah, aimsey wore that weird like skeleton mask, which was oh right because it was a masquerade. We were all supposed to wear masks. I forgot about that part. I forgot that they were all wearing masks, including Pangi. So in this one, he would not have his eyes covered by sunglasses. Huh, and now here I was just stressing over the fact that I can't really show his expression because of him. So true, Nightbot. Why do you activate 46 minutes into the street? 56 minutes into the hour? You, my beloved bot, I would never be mean to Nightbot. I'm actually going to give myself more aura for this, for not being mean to Nightbot. Everyone loves Nightbot, even if he can't love you back. Alright. So wait, I'm guessing Ross didn't wear a mask? It seems like... Yeah, it seems like... I mean, it makes sense. Ross was like the organizer and not one of the attendees, technically. Okay. I'm gonna make their expression a bit more like... rather than just sad. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a more papyrus-like expression. I guess it's fitting with with the skeleton mask and all. Wait. It's made sense. It's your. What are some iconic papyrus phrases? I will capture the human, and I will be awesome sauce. Yes, I am papyrus. Okay. So yeah, this is the kind of expression I want to give them. So the eyebrows are gonna like, when you like work on the expressions, I feel like for me, a big revelation was that eyebrows matter so much when you draw expressions. Like, eyebrows and shoulders, like if you're drawing like one of those draw 50 expressions challenge, oh my god, I'm gonna have to remember to unminimize that. I think I finished one last year. Let me find it. Finished one featuring my beautiful OC Grisha, but I wonder if I will be able to. Okay. Is this a correct file? I hope this is the correct file. I mean, it's not the correct file, but you can still see it here. Like, I try, like, Incredulous, obviously, there's like just the very simple eyebrow change gives a lot of difference for how the character looks. And for, you can see a lot of here also, here, disgusted, I raised the shoulders a little bit in addition to the expression to make it more poignant, I guess. I'm actually not particularly happy with this sheet specifically. I like Grisha's more, but I don't think I will be able to find it at the minute. Shame. Anyway. Okay. So they wore like a long tie. And I'm gonna like this like mildly sassy pose. Actually, I've never done a similar. I've never done like one of those. Hey there, how are you doing? Nice to see you, Seeker. Thank you so much for thanking me in the inspiration channel. I love being thanked for various things. Yeah, I'm just drawing. We're just chilling. Surprisingly enough, we are drawing and not playing video games or doing literally anything else. We don't play video games here. I'm doing fun things. Yay! We don't play video games here. We only do the most productive stuff. We only do drawing and no video games. I am hoping to like get some video games played on stream in the summer when I have more time. Because right now I'm like basically scrambling for hours when I can stream. Because I don't want to stream like 1 hour when I'm tired after 10,000 hours of college classes, you know. Um, I'm able to stream this Wednesday, but it seems like my schedule is changing slightly and there will be no more Wednesday streams ever until the semester ends. Um, Only Sunday streams, which is not optimal. No, no, I'm always saying this. Yeah, it's Jover, whole bros. It's Jover. It's so Jover. But each fine. That's just life. Maybe I will try and see. Maybe I will do like just shorter streams during the week, where like we can just hang out for like 2 hours instead of 4. I feel like it doesn't really. So in my opinion, it doesn't really make sense to do streams that are shorter than 4 hours because it's like a nothing burger stream in my mind. But maybe it's just a skill issue on my part. Maybe I could learn to do entertaining 2 hour streams and still get that viewage, but anyway, okay. I'm not like uber hooper happy with this, but it's okay. I'm gonna fix the system. So the idea for this is it's gonna be like changing. It's gonna be a GIF, and it's gonna be changing between characters happy and unhappy. Because why not? I thought of this randomly on stream, and that's what we're doing now, even though I've never done anything like this before. Um, so that's fun. I'm gonna start from Ross, actually. I love you, Ross. And I'm gonna start from the sad one, because the sad one is the one I did first. So true, Nightbot. So true, Nightbot. These arms. It's actually, if you knew how much I changed my pronouns in like just 2 years. Minecraft. Everyone loves Minecraft. Least surprising thing in the world. Hope draws like fucking some Minecraft fanart for the 10,000th time. It's fun. I like the stories, and a lot of like, I actually. Oh, wait. I wonder if I can show this. So true, Nightbot. Wait, I'm gonna show something I drew like on the margins of my college notes today. Because I am not gonna show it actually, because I did not take a photo of it. Fuck my stupid buck alive. And that's lost aura, but it's okay. I don't even care that much. I drew a very interesting Minecraft skin-based design today, and I think it went hard, but I can't show it because I did not take a photo of it, and I'm not doing it right now. Maybe after the break, actually. Maybe after the break could be fun. Nice eye placement. Where did you get it? At the eye placement store? Yeah, I think actually I don't even need the second sketch that much. I can like just paint, like adjust colors and paint on top of the regular one when I start doing the happy expressions. But it's still good practice, etc. Okay. Can you even see jitter? Okay, here you go. You can see jitter. All right. I'm gonna actually. Ross's skin color is always like. The colors on Ross's like Minecraft skins are always like. Why is the color of the brush changing? Oh, it's a jitter brush. Dark magic. It is dark magic. So, It's one of the brush properties in Clip Studio Paint. I'm assuming other programs also have it. So with each stroke, it changes its... Okay, what the hell is... What? Okay, so with... Wait. Okay, so with each... Okay, I'm gonna pick a different color because it doesn't show that well on this one. So with each stroke, it changes its... What the heck is this? Okay, it changes its color ever so slightly. So if you go... I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of this. If you go to not to subtool settings, do not go to subtool settings. You go to... Where do you go, actually? I don't remember. Oh no. Wait, was it? Subtool detail. So you go to window and you go to subtool detail. And over here, there is a, like, color jitter. Right, I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'm gonna post it here. So color jitter. And you can see, like, randomized per stroke. And here I set hue to 15. I used to have it higher, but it was a bit too distracting. So you can experiment with how you want this to look like. And this is how you get this jitter brush, which is very nice to get, like, very subtle, neat variety in your color. It is very cool. It is very cool. I started using it on one of my paintings, I believe actually, I don't even remember what year. I remember it was a Technoblade painting. Let me try and find it. And it, like, changed the way I paint forever. It was, like, actually, like, oh my, okay, it was definitely 2023. Oh my god, I'm really bad at finding my own paintings, am I? Okay, so it was an SMPE. But even SMPE. Okay, so it was this one. You can see, like, this is the start of my color jitter journey. It was it was on a much stronger changing settings here. But you can see, like, here in Varaz, you can see the color variation. This part, the white part, you can see also the green. You can see it everywhere pretty much. Yeah, and I'm really happy with discovering this function. I think I saw it on Twitter or something. But yeah, it's a very... Oh my god, now I'm painting with green. Yeah, the white part looks very cool thanks to it. Yeah! Yeah, it's a easy way to add some more color variation. Usually when I paint, after I do the initial flats, and then I do the rough lighting and shading, I also do use posterization in the edit window to add also a bit of color variation, so it looks a bit neater. This would easier be shown in a time-lapse, maybe? Let me look up if I have any examples at hand. I'm gonna Google myself, as one does. Oh, to be fair, I don't actually do that much. I sometimes Google myself just to check I don't have, like, my full legal name anywhere, because that would be suboptimal, actually. So, like, okay. Okay, you can't really see it because I immediately switched to black and white, but orthodoxing is a bad praxis? Yeah. No orthodoxing in this house. I would never dox myself. This never happened before. Okay, it doesn't count if you do it in a Discord VC with some friends who are not gonna register that information anyway, but you know. Okay, so, like, I found a time lapse. So, like, we can see here, for example, I did some initial colors and I threw in some shading, some basic shading. You can see, like, the flashing here from me adjusting the colors slightly. And you can't really see it, but did I apply posterization here, actually? But yeah, I do the initial colors and then I adjust them a lot, and then, yeah. Oh, actually, I think a good example of this is my pangi painting from what I haven't uploaded time-lapse for yet. Do you guys want stream exclusive content? If I manage to... Okay, here we go. If it's slow enough so that I can show y'all. So for the flying pangi painting, which I did earlier this year, I like blew up and cried badly. It was like basically torture. I like it was I like this was rough for me. I like really struggled with the background. You can see here. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes it happens. So you can see here, I like painted over the screenshot basically, and then it was like, oh my god, this is actually not terrible. And like by the end, I also adjusted some colors. So like, first of all, I did first it like this, and you can see here, I'm like, oh no, this color is kind of suck, and then I paint some more over it, and then I do some great rehashes using like just if a dragon would wear sunglasses. If a dragon would wear sunglasses, wouldn't it be PogChamp? Wouldn't it be PogChamp? Would they wear them like this or like that vibe? Yeah. But yeah, this is like, I struggled a lot with the background, but due to the power of post effects and color correction and such, I have managed to make it into a painting that I'm really happy with. I think it's like my personal favorite from this year so far. I think it turned out really cool. Now let me change back to Clip Studio Paint. Here we go. And now we're back to this gray skin color because that's... oh god, this is depressing. Wait, I'm gonna... I should probably pull up the non-gray skin color skin, Minecraft skin thingy image for reference. Yes, I love speaking English. Okay, here we go. Roscumber. Well, admittedly, her like default one is also like it's not great for reference picking. It works great as a Minecraft color, but it's not that great if you're a silly guy like me and you're just trying to color pick. Also, I like how this has white background and this one has black. Like, it's a bit funny. So one thing that jitter brush is not optimal for is like doing stuff like skin color and stuff that requires very specific color, because you can see what it's doing over here. So I have essentially two brushes which have the exact same settings, except that one of them is a jitter brush and then the other one is not. So for flat colors where I care a lot about what exact color it is, I usually use the non-jitter brush because that's easier. Yeah, I get it. Yay! Yay! Yippee! I love explaining things. My advice in art is probably like a bit of in the blind leading the blind category, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. I have been going for 9 years, so hopefully I have learned something useful that I can share with other people, I hope. 9 years, and you can grow a pretty big child in that time. You can go like a third grader, or like a third grader actually, yeah. In that time. Okay. So for this, I think I'm gonna add a bit more grayish in a bit. I just don't want to be as strong as the 9 years is decent. Only 41 years to go before you stop being a beginner. Exactly. Exactly. Only 1 years to go. Here I go. Boop, 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 boop. Never stop drawing. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Hashtag... Hashtag never stop drawing, yeah. I tagged my annual redraw drawing with a different tag, but I am scared of Twitch TOS, so I'm not gonna waste it over here. But I think you can, like, discern on your own based off the little information that I provided, what it was. It is kind of crazy to think about, because, like, I started drawing... and then I continued drawing, and now it's been 9 years. 9 years. I've been doing these things for 9 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so much time. You can like... That's so much time. I changed my country of residence in that time. And like, Big Drawing got you, Big Drawing got me. The rabbit hole. I'm never getting out. Let me out. Let me out. Well, I'm not letting you out of anything. You're going to the sad land of gray. Like so. You're going to be sad and miserable. Fuck your stupid buck alive. And that's, I'm losing aura for that, but it's okay. It's okay, I don't even care about aura anymore. I have my brushes. Values, yum yum. I love values. Thank you, values. Yeah, I'm probably gonna turn them back on when I'm actually painting. But first, I'm trying to like pace myself. I wanna get all the flats in first and not just jump into painting, even though I really want to. I will say that. I really want to just jump into painting. But I shall resist. I shall resist. Wait, he doesn't even wear his sunglasses! Fucking... No! No! Why did I throw him with sunglasses if he's not even wearing... Oh my god, stupid buck alive. Okay, whatever, man, whatever. What's even the point anymore? What's even the point anymore? Here I go. Here I go. I'm gonna draw his like sad little soggy eyes like this. He's like, okay, I'm not actually gonna draw him like this. I'm gonna draw a more nuanced expression, facial expression, even. Erm, erm, erm. The sunglasses. Fuck them sunglasses. There are no more dragons or pangolins wearing sunglasses. Do you know what a pangolin is? Seeker? Have you ever seen a pangolin, like a real life animal? I do. Hell yeah! Shout out pangolins. Not real life. I mean, I also have not seen them in real life, but you know. I mean, like a real life picture or video of this animal. Hashtag, oh, this is scary. Let's not look at that. Hashtag, wonders of technology. I am once again like struck whenever sometimes I go outside and I'm just struck by lucky I am to be living in the modern age of technology. Like, what would I do if I didn't have pangolin is struggling? This is true. This is true. This pangolin is sure struggling. Like, what would I do if I didn't have my pewter? Like, what would I do? What would I do? What would I do? Cry, probably. I mean, I already cry, but you know, I would cry more. Probably would be like, no, I don't even have my. Actually, I wouldn't think that because you know they didn't have pewters then, so I would be like, just, oh no, I'm a pure Victorian era child, and I'm going into the mines. Here I go. Boo 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 boo. I love child labor. Actually, I would probably not even survive until the age I am now if I was a poor Victorian child. You know, poor Victorian children had very tragic lives, from what I remember, for the most part. It's really sad. Many such cases. Many such cases. Okay. This will be clipped, expanded, and used against you? Well, you could say that about you could like make any phrase. It's like with Reddit posts, cancel me for something in bad faith. You can interpret anything in bad faith. You can interpret anything in bad faith. I'm not scared. I'm based and chill. I'm a chill guy. Only God can cancel me. Okay? Only God can cancel me. By killing me and smiting me from above like some sort of Zeus. Anyone else I'm not afraid of. Anyone else ain't got shit on me. Are you silly-coated and whimsy-pilled like me? I am so silly-coated and whimsy-pilled like you. I am full of joy and whimsy. Aimsey, why have colors like that? So true. I don't know. How do I ban? Okay, every time. Okay, ban, block. Yes. Goodbye bot. Goodbye bot. I'm learning to use every time a bot comes in, I have to relearn how to use like the ban button. I'm always so scared. I should probably actually add like this specific phrase to like automod. Wait, how do I do this? Set filters. No filters defined. So true. What? How to... Okay, well, I'm not gonna do this midstream. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. You know how it is. But I'm glad. I am always happy when bots come in because it means that my stream shows up in search normally. And it makes me really happy. You know. So thank you, bot, for making me a little bit happier. Um, God, I can't wait until I set up the sound properly and I can play all kinds of copyrighted music without being afraid for my life constantly. Oh, look, this jitter brush is perfect for doing deep dark stuff. Oh, who'd have thought? This looks like actual Minecraft. We're actually Minecrafting right now. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. It's so fast, no time to process. Okay, and this is where there is like the actual short part. Deep Dark is so aesthetic. It's so aesthetic. I actually really like exploring Deep Dark, I would say, in Minecraft. I've been just like in one of the servers I'm in, I've just recently went on a Deep Dark expedition to try and find some nice streams. I did not find any streams, I got blew up. Oh my god. Here we go. Are we back? Sorry, this is a known OBS issue. This happens unfortunately sometimes. I push some sort of reload. We pushed some sort of update where it's like we're so barack. This is true, we're so barack. Where sometimes it just randomly forgets your stream key mid-stream. I know this happens to a bunch of other streamers I watch. I know this happened to like Jelly and this happened to Pentar and it's annoying. I don't know how to do about it. I think it might be connected to like we're so barack. Welcome back every pony. But yeah, never had the issue. Is this OBS or Streamlabs? OBS! I stopped using Streamlabs because it's kind of like it's you know. I don't necessarily dislike Streamlabs, but I feel like OBS is like yeah, Streamlabs is shady. Yeah, but OBS it's like been happening with second most recent update. I don't know. I think I remember it might be connected to multiple sources thingy, but also I've never had this issue before the update. So like I don't know. For now I'm just coping. It's okay. It's been it happens less now. It used to happen like basically every several minutes at one point, which was like, "Oh my god, that's scary." But not anymore. So that's fun. That's fun. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Now I will throw in some basic shading. I want to have actually a different background for the actual cubes. These are not cubes, these are rectangles. Join my Discord for when pings when I go live. So true, Nightbot. I have no idea why I read your message out loud. I guess I'm thinking of you as a regular chatter today, and not a beautiful bot who can't love me back. Okay, so I think like, yeah, I feel like purplish is gonna be perfect for the background. And I can do like purple shadows and like bluish lighting. Ooh, they're always saying this about me. Okay, I'm gonna do the light from here, but like, and here, and here. Okay. So from the side, for all of them. Again, this is just like I'm not being too precise with the shadows purposefully, because I don't care at this stage with my, I mean, my lighting work is always like very, very messy. See, that's the issue with me giving any sort of like drawing advice, because a lot of my advice starts with the words "don't do this." You should post your streams on the art corner. You think like in advertising channel, it could be fun. I was like, okay, so are you in the mod chat? Are you in the art corner mod chat? I don't remember. Either way, I was like proposed to like restore the study session, this like using a when to meet, and when like no one did. Don't know where. You should ask Bart for it. Oh, okay. I will ask. I will ask them. But yeah. And right now, again, I don't really have time for like a regular study session. I barely like do studies. I do have one study work in progress. Let me show it actually. Just to prove that I don't just draw Minecraft YouTubers all day, every day. I'm drawing... What's their name? Alright, my Clip Studio Paint just froze. This is so exciting. Oh no. Scary. 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 Okay, here we go. I'm going Cleo Check. And it's okay. It's okay. I still have a lot of way to go, but it's like been going well. Yeah, study session is hard. You have to build a habit and such and dedicate the time. Balala. Banker. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, this is my study progress for the past few months. Yeah, but yeah, again, and I'm not like uber duper, like, when it comes to improving in art, I'm like, I haven't been as dedicated to it in the past, whatever. And it's okay. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun and chilling, you know. It's one of those cases. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, why did the multiply not change? And I wanna make... let me actually move all of this in a separate folder. And now we're gonna do a little bit of hijinks. We're gonna do a little bit of silliness called... We're gonna... Okay, we're gonna change the brightness on this layer so that we can just merge all of this and just paint. I'm still not sure about the background. Let me try and like use the jitter brush to make it more interesting. Actually, no, let's not do this like this. Let's make a separate layer, do it on multiply, and use the shadow color to... Having fun is the secret to lasting. 41 years of suffering ain't worth it. Exactly, exactly. And I've been less stressed about like improvement, because I feel like I am improving even when I draw, and I just draw whatever. Because I'm not drawing this completely thoughtlessly, you know. I put some thought into it, even if it's not much. But it's honest work, you know. And yeah, I have like a very specific study plan also, which includes like draw books and such. I have not been following it recently either, but you know, it exists. It exists. like I've been doing it with a friend, and by it, let's just say, the O-Box lessons. And they already finished all of theirs. They're just waiting for me to like catch up. I'm like so slow with it. Okay, so I'm gonna do you on 25. So now it looks. I don't want to close it. Thank you very much. And now it looks kind of like a banger. So now we can use color jitter brush to see if it looks more like a banger if we add some textures to it. Okay. And now I feel like we can throw in some layer for values. I cannot believe that Clip Studio Paint doesn't have a built-in functionality for switching to from color to values. Like Rebel 5 has that. And yet over here in Clip Studio Paint they're incapable of inventing such a thing. No keybinds. They don't just have it like as a functionality. You are like I guess it kind of makes sense because Clip Studio Paint is obviously tuned to make manga and such. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that manga artists don't exactly paint. Oh, okay, you have to add a layer and things like that. Yeah. And I guess I could probably make an auto action for that. I should probably make an auto action for that now that I think about it. Auto actions are kind of goated. Right? That's one thing that Clip Studio Paint is really good for. It's like for maximizing the efficiency of your process. You know, it just has so much going on for it in that regard. Right? But yeah, working with like separate layer to be able to switch to values is a bit annoying, if only because if I forget to switch my mode on my eyedropper, I'm gonna be fucked because I will start accidentally picking gray values instead of the actual colors. And that would not be good. That would be very not good even, actually. Actually, you know what? I don't like this. I'm gonna demonstrate how I add more color variation to my things. I do this by copying the layer, adding posterization on top, turning it up to max, switching to color on top, I'm actually gonna do it on max. And now, if you look here, it has, that's actually not that much of a difference, but you know, it's there. It added some more interesting colors. Now I wanna slightly work with tone curve for a bit. I'm actually gonna close this. Actually, let's save this. What do you mean illustration test but already exists? Oh my god. Okay. Illustration 2 will be called this because I want to use them later for happy mood paintings. So now I can play with tone curve a little bit and try and make it good without putting in too much effort, because that's not what we do over here. So true, Nightbot. Alright. Right, and this is how we add more values and just cheat our way to the top. Cheat our way to having good values in our painting. Right. Oh wait, this is a long layer? Look at this. Okay, it's a very subtle difference, but it's there. And let's do some level correction also as a treat. Here we go. And now we can actually paint. Now I actually feel confident enough to paint. And this is the most fun and like, okay, a lot of working on art is just busy work. A lot of it is literally just, well, now I gotta just paint over it and make it actually look good and not like sketch, you know. And at the same time, for me, that's the most enjoyable part because I can just like, I can do whatever when I paint. I can like watch a video or I can chat on stream or with my friends. It's lots of fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. At the same time, again, it's the part where it takes the most of time. Like if you look at my time lapse, you will notice like this is like the half point of the painting. And that's where we get into the real nitty-gritty of it. All right. I've also been enjoying growing hair quite a bit in the past few months. Oh, wait, I forgot to... Here we go. I just want to double check that I'm using the correct colors. I used to, like, really struggle with hair, and I still do struggle with it a bit. But it's fun. It's fun. Your brush looks like a very flat use. Oh my god, that's... You can't see. USA pilled chatter when we see a brush. Oh, it looks like a very flat USA map. Oh, this actually gives me an idea of what video to show during the break. Wait, let me look it up before I forget. Because last time I was like, oh, I should show this video, and then I forgot. God, okay, what was it called? Okay, it's like 4 minutes long, so that's gonna be perfect. The issue with picking videos to watch to show y'all during the break is that sometimes it's like, okay, I would like to show this video, but it's 10 minutes long. I'm not gonna be pissing for 10 minutes. That's no longer a break, that's just stream content. So I have to show you shorter content, and it's always like, but what if it's too short? What if I'm like just... What if I come back and the video is over and you guys are like bored and you're like, oh no, Hope left us with only a 3-minute video and it's over and now the break and it's like, and the streamer is not back yet even though the video is over. Oh no. You know, okay, nice eyes. Where did you get them? The eye store? The Apple store even. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved when we going to the stores and just looking at the tech. Like, I didn't necessarily understand a lot about it, but I just liked the vibes of like an Apple store. Well, like, okay, well, obviously my family didn't go to Apple stores because, you know, my family is normal and we don't use Apple products. Um, sorry, that's a bit mean. That's a bit mean. But yeah, my family didn't use... Yeah, I get it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my family didn't use Apple products until a certain point. And it has a specific vibe. Yeah, Apple products, they're like, okay, they're very, very user-friendly, obviously. They're like made for the user. But also because of that, they like a lot, like so much whack shit going on with them. Like, did you know that to turn off your iPhone, you have to press a volume button and a turn off button at the same time? It's like, it's very different from any other tech, which is like really not fun as a user sometimes. Like, for example, if you want to transfer files from your iPhone to your PC, which is not a Mac product, like, good luck, man. You're never going to do it simply because fuck your stupid buck alive. It's not possible, Mayo. You have to, if you wanna be able to transfer files from your iPhone to your PC, you have to have a MacBook. Yeah, you have to commit to the Apple ecosystem. Exactly. And it's so expensive and fragile, or don't use any of them. Exactly. I am an unfortunate owner of an iPhone. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm like bowing down to like Karl Marx exported at the minute. It was unfortunately not my choice. The live products suck. They suck, and I don't want to get a new phone, so I just stick with my stupid iPhone, which sucks. So I'm not using any of them. Use my go-to. Yeah, literally. I unfortunately didn't have the choice in my phone because I was a gift and I didn't have a different phone. So I was like, well, it's either this iPhone and I'm not gonna like look this person in the eyes and say fuck you and your gift, And I did need a phone. So yeah, but in the future, I don't think I will ever like. If I ever walk into a store, I will never go and look for an iPhone because even though it's very consumer friendly, it's very user friendly, it's very nice to use. The screen is fun, etc., etc. It's just like so shit in every other regard. The camera is nice, but like I'm not really a big photographer. I literally the only things I take photo of are like my new hairstyles whenever I go to the hairdresser and like some random papers that I need to keep track of for whatever reason. Like my camera roll is just full of like college notes essentially. But yeah, that was a wild derail. Originally what I was talking about was that I love just looking at the tech. Like whenever my parents would go into one of those tech stores to buy like a new whatever or something, I would just wander off and just look between the aisles and just enjoy. Was always really fun. This actually reminds me also of that one time when my dad took me to like this tech place that was in the city we were living at the time. And it was the place to get both excellent and most shady tech ever. It was like the black market of the tech, essentially, but not really black market. It's more like gray market. Like it wasn't illegal or anything. It was just like shady as hell at some points. But anyway, we yeah, and we went there together and we saw a Sonic disc, like a Sonic game, and I was like, oh my god, that's Sonic. I know Sonic, I've seen Sonic before, but I've never played the games or anything. So my dad was like, yeah, sure, let's buy it. And we bought the disc and we brought it home and we and we and we tried to boot it up on my PC, and it obviously didn't work because obviously it wasn't a PC game. But we didn't know that, so from my perspective, we just like got scammed on the gray market for a Sonic disc. It was so funny in retrospect, and I've never played Sonic game before or after that. PlayStation 2 Sonic Adventure, yeah, probably. It was probably like a PlayStation game. So this is the story of how I've never played Sonic or Mario. Back when I was a kid, I played Fire Boy and Water Girl in the Flash games thingy. Rip Flash. Oh my god. Everyone loved Fireboy and Water Girl. No, Mario never heard of her. Surprisingly enough, our whole like we're coming from the same online neighborhood. Yeah, exactly. Shout out my neighbor to my good neighbor Seeker. But yeah, it's like everyone in our class knew about stuff like The Last of Us. We like would reference it and such, and I would even watch like a playthrough or two. Flash games, yum yum. Yeah, but I've never played Sonic or Mario in my life. Like the closest exposure I've ever had to a Mario game is watching a Hat in Time playthrough because I was curious about the story of that game because an artist I really like was really into it. And it seems like a fun game. I'll say that. It seems like a very play to fun game. But yeah, so that's the story of my life. Have you played the Flash Sonic RPG games? Nope, not even that. I've never interacted with any Sonic property outside of the movies. The first two, because I took my nieces to see. I went, I think, to the first one by myself or like watched it at home. Or no, wait. I think we watched it with my nieces at home, and then I took them to a theater to watch the second one. Yes, and I never watched the third one. I missed on a foundational piece of internet art. Well, you know, it's never too late to catch up. I still haven't read Homestuck. We can add this to my banger stream watch list. Let me show what I mean by that. Where is it actually? Stream watch list. Here we go. Various games have so much influence on people. I'm surprised every time. I must check them out yet, then. Watch Sonic RPG games. Whatever that means. It now goes on my stream watch list, which is specifically watch list based off things people recommended to me during streams. Because I realized that I can't keep track of them otherwise. Anyway, back to painting. Back to coding. Oh no, this is only, I have to log it. I have to log it so I don't accidentally paint on it again. Just type Sonic RPG in Google and it's the first result. I believe in you. I believe you. Thank you. I will check it out. I will check it out. Not right now, because I was assuming I would be done with this, but it would be like half done with this painting by this point, but clearly I still cannot tell how much time any given painting will take me, which is not optimal. This would be a valuable skill to have, but I guess not for my stupid buckle life. Any code. Here I go, rendering the armor. Everyone loves rendering the armor. It's always so nice and pleasant. But yeah, what other games did I play when I was a kid? I have no idea what it was called, but I can't remember. It had like a long, complicated name, but it was basically just Disney movies. But not Disney, Pixar movies. And probably Disney, because Disney is Pixar nowadays. Right. And it had like fighting little guys. And I'm realizing that I can be describing literally any game ever. But it was like licensed Disney something. And I forced my dad to play with me. In that one. I also was a really big fan of Ori and the Blind Forest when I was young, and I was obsessed with that game. Like my parents knew of that game because I was so obsessed with it. And I remember I brought like my classmate to my place, and I sat her down to play Ori, and she was like, "Oh, this game is so cool. Is it available on phone?" And I was like, "No, no, I'm sorry. This game isn't available on phone." Which is when I was exposed to the idea that a lot of people play games on your. Okay, here we go. Oh. This is how dangerous parasocial relationships can form. Nightbot doesn't love you. He can't love you. Nightbot doesn't know you. He can appreciate you, but he can't fucking love you. Isn't already kind of recent game. It's a recent game. It's a recent game. I'm just young. It was like 2015 or shit. Yeah, it's 10 years old by this point. So it's been out longer than I've been growing. That's a fun little fact. I probably played Ori before I started doing. But yeah, this is just me revealing way too much about how old I am, probably. Um, you know, there have been kids who were born at the same time Ori and the Blind Forest came out, and they're now like fourth graders. And they could be playing Ori and the Blind Forest. Actually, they should not be playing Ori and the Blind Forest because Ori and Will of the Wisps exists. So why would you be playing Ori and the Blind Forest? Like, don't get me wrong, I think story-wise and such, I greatly prefer the Blind Forest. But like, in every other regard, Will of the Wisp is just so much more engaging. It's just the story that's kind of like ruins it all. Like Orange Will of the Wisp stories, like it's like I feel crazy complaining about it because this is like complaining about that like Grim Tales. I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't like the game. Yeah, understandable. It's not for everyone. Yeah. I really liked it. The issue with like the Blind Forest, from what I remember, like in my mind, is that it had like very rudimentary, very poor made combat, which was a plus for baby me because I really did not like combat in games back at the time. So that was excellent for me. That was like a great turnout where I just had to smash one button to win any fight and just could focus on the platforming aspect. Which is like, oh, baby, you should have probably played Celeste, but baby me did not know what Celeste was, so like, had to settle for Ori. Will of the Wisps really improves on that aspect, and like, obviously, like, it's much more, it's gorgeous. Again, it's even more gorgeous in the first game somehow, and it's pretty good. It's really good. It's just with the story, it's horseshit. It's like straight up. I'm sorry, diehard Will of the Wisps fans. Imagine like crickets playing. Why do I not? Baby me was playing Armored Core and I think has altered my brain chemistry. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've seen footage of Armored Core. I could never play that, I don't think. I feel like I could never play that. That's crazy. I mean, not particularly crazy, but Baby me got my mind altered by silly little platformer and now I can only play games that are nice to me and that hold my hand. Nowadays, like in these days, I like right now as I'm busy with like a lot of stuff, I mostly play Minecraft because it's like I literally just log on to server, I play for an hour, and then I'm like, okay, guys, gotta go now, gotta go to sleep, and they're like, okay, here you go, Hope, and I'm like, here I go. Because it's like it's very low effort and I mostly just don't really even do anything. I just hang out with some buddies, with some buds, with some friends. Um yeah. But other than that, what games I play nowadays? I've played Rain World. I recently on stream I've played Rain World and Hades and I mean, can I say that I've played Slave Princess? Slave Princess is a visual novel. I guess I've played Slave Princess. I'm always like, I'm like one of those genre skeptics when it comes to visual novels. I guess yeah, I've played Slave Princess. It was really fun. It was really good. I had the pristine cut even, and it's really good. Everyone loves Slave Princess. Everyone should play Slave Princess, etc. You know how the drill goes. Shout out my girlfriend, the princess. Anyway, what's up with this? Oh, look at this. No, let's not do that. Hades, yummy. Yeah, it's a fun game. I'm hoping I will. Okay, so during the summer, I'm hoping to stream a bunch of games, including Hades. I'm trying to remember what games are there in my Steam library because, as most people, I have plenty of games, but I don't play them. So I'm hoping to again to play some games during the summer and fix some of that, like so true, Nightbot. Can't wait to see you tackle Dark Souls 1. This will never happen. It will simply never, I will never tackle Dark Souls 1. Hades 2, I don't have Hades 2, unfortunately. And I am, so you can join our gang of absolute DC1 apologists with Bart and me. I will join it without playing it even. I believe in you. I'm just trusting in you with this one. Going to sleep thinking about Anarmonda. But yeah, Sif the good doggo. So true, mate. So true. But yeah, my Steam is now loading because I downloading update my ass. But yeah, I'm hoping to complete some of the games that I already have in my Steam library without buying any new ones, because they have made the resolution to not buy new games until I like tackle at least most of my Steam library. Like, obviously there are some games that I can't really complete, like I just have Don't Starve Together because I was like, oh, my friends were like once, oh, we should play Don't Starve Together, that's so fun, that's such a fun idea. And I was like, this is fun, this is a fun idea. And then we played it once, you know how it goes. And then we played it once, we all died, and fun stuff. Fun game. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what other games I have. I have Talos Principle, I have Hope, I have Hades, I have Dead Cells, I have My Friend Pedro, which I got simply because it was a banger trailer, but I'm not sure if it's as good of a game, actually, but you know, much to consider. I have Cult of the Lamb, actually. My friend gifted me Cult of the Lamb and Death's Door, so we can play that as well. That's gonna be fun. I wish I could say we're gonna play Hollow Knight, but I already have over 100% completion in Hollow Knight. There is no need. Death's Door is very cool. Yeah, it looked cool. I have a lot of games on my wish list. Usually, like, I buy... Genuinely, the way I go is that Christmas sales come around, and I just buy a bunch of games, and I don't touch Steam Store throughout the rest of the year, unless it's Silksong. But that's never happening, so I don't worry about that. I will not, but this year I skipped this ritual because, again, I'm not buying any more games unless it's Silksong. And Silksong is never happening. It is never I mean, okay, it's happening at some point, but at this point it's like, okay, it's definitely happening at some point, but you know, for everyone's mental health, I think it's better to pretend that it's never happening. Silksong is never was like a giant PR stunt to bring Moss back to his fame? Question mark. Oh my god, why is Steam so slow at updating? Holy cow. But anyway, exciting. Oh, wait, okay. Not dead yet. Nice. And then, in addition to this riveting gaming content, I am actually serious locked into making a Minecraft channel, so that's fun. I mentioned this a bit early in stream, but I tried to do a test recording yesterday. It went bad, but you know, it's a first step. And I mostly like want to make a YouTube channel for Minecraft videos because I have a lot of footage from the server I was in this summer. Last summer actually at this point, because we're summer again very soon. Crazy how that happens. And I have a lot of footage that I never uploaded anywhere. So I was thinking of just like trimming it down a little, making it into like episodes and like posting them, because I think it's pretty cool. And I think a lot of the story that I managed to record is also very interesting. So I think it would make for a good series of videos. And then, you know, if I'm making a series on that, I might as well just start a whole YouTube channel and just try and upload Minecraft videos. You know, that's the natural progression of going Minecraft YouTuber fan art for 4 years. Narrative gameplay, yay! Okay, here we go. My Steam finally loaded. All right. Can we see some games? Can we see some games, please? Okay. Let me read out what I have in my library. In the stream games folder, I have a stream. Oh no, you guys are gonna. Oh no, this is like such a hell list. Okay. Celeste, Cult of the Lamp, Cuphead, Dead Cells, Hades, Home, Journey, My Friend Pedro, and Transistor are the stream games that I was planning to play on stream. And then in my to play folder, I have a bunch of other games, but I don't think they're like Transistor. Yeah, Transistor. I know. I think it's yeah, My Beloved. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. And then I have like Little Nightmares. I have Omori, Papers, Please, Cube, but we're not playing Cube ever again on stream. I've played Cube on stream once, and it was a sad and traumatic experience. I have Civilization 6. I have the Town of Light. Oh my god, I have so many games. We know the Devil, the Turing Test. I'm not gonna probably. I'm not sure if I want to play like any visual novels on stream because that's just like breeding. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. So yeah. But the stream games are like Nine and Celeste, Cult of the Lamb, Cuphead, Dead Cells, Hades, Hope, Journey, My Friend Pedro, and Transistor. These are like the stream games that I'm probably gonna be focusing on. So here's that. Also, I just realized I messed this up real bad. This. I really need to log in and think how to fix this. So to Nightbot. Down. I'm trying to decide if a Nightbot is being a bit too frequent or not. I think it's okay, right? I think it's fine. Surely it's fine. Clueless. Surely it's fine. Okay, I think maybe I can remove. This is where I wanted to like do what? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about if Nightbot is a bit too frequent with its messages or not. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's probably fine in my mind. Okay, so for this one, I feel like I should just remove it completely because it's kind of sucks ass, and I don't wanna. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry. Okay, thank you. Yippee! So true, Nightbot. Okay, so I have this very neat. Okay, so here are the laces. So let's see if I can. Okay, I don't like this ones. What's about this? Okay, I think I prefer these ones greatly. I was originally going to do it like so. Okay, so these are gonna be smaller. Wanted to make like a corset element. I don't know what it's called. But in my mind it's like, oh, that's like laces. That's cool. And it looks fancy. I myself dress whenever I have to make up outfits for characters. I'm like, okay, what other clothes are there that are not t-shirt and pants, because that's what I dress usually. But I can't put all of my characters in t-shirts and pants, you know. There's gotta be some variety. Actually, is this fine? I think this is fine, actually. Yeah, this is okay. This is okay. This is cool, even. I'm gonna, like, actually make it fit in the style more properly in a bit. For now, I'm just gonna focus on getting the rest of the body done-ish. Danish. Oh my god, I want to show my. I've showed it on stream before, but I have to show it again because it's just so funny. It's one of my favorite TikToks ever, and it's not even a TikTok, I don't think. I think about it every time I hear word Dutch. Dutch. And this is gonna take a bit. Huh. Tumblr, speak to me. Okay, here we go. Okay, post type, video, tag, TikTok. Okay, here we go. Wait, here we go. Wait, I'm gonna pause the music for a second. Okay. I think it's in Japan, but you don't need to know Japanese to understand it.
じゃあ英語でスウェーデンの人のことはスウェーデニーズか。英語でスウィーデンの人のことはスウィーディッシュ。じゃあ英語でカナダの人のことはカナディッシュか。英語でカナダの人のことはカナディアン。じゃあ英語でニュージーランドの人のことはニュージーランディアンか。英語でニュージーランドの人たちのことはニュージーランド。じゃあ英語でタイランドの人のことはタイランダーか。英語でタイランドの人たちのことはタイ。じゃあ英語でオランダ、ネザーランドの人たちのことはネザーか。英語でネザーランドの人たちのことはダッチ。ダッチ。ダッチ。ダッチ。ダッチ。ダッチ。Dutch. Dutch. 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 Dutch.
Dutch, Dutch, Dutch. Dutch, 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 Dutch. This is what learning this godforsaken language is like. This could have been an excellent Minecraft shitpost. It could have been. But instead, it's an excellent language shitpost. And isn't that the next best thing? Pigmen have like a very. I was thinking I spent a surprising amount of. I would perhaps not really that surprising amount of time thinking about Pigmen language, Piglin language even. It's like if pig. What if pigs had a language? Would it be like oink 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 or what? You know. Would it be oink oink or what? Or would it be oink 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 oink? I can't even. Okay, can I oink properly? How do you? What do? Actually, I have no idea what oink sound like now that I think about it. What do oink sound like? Wait. Oink. Okay, I remember now. Sorry. I'm sorry for oinking on stream. I mean, not really, but you know. I'm sorry, like in some sort of theoretical, nebulous sense. Okay, where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? Okay. Nice oinking, pretty good, not gonna lie. Thank you! Do you want me to do it? Sorry. I'm not doing that again. We're actually at 2 hours already, so let me actually show you the video that I wanted to show to you. Okay. I'm gonna disable this, and I'm gonna lower the desktop audio, and I'm gonna go and take a piss, and while I'm doing that, you should stretch and hang out and get up, or if you want to just keep sitting and watching the stream, you can watch this banger video that I found. I think it's pretty interesting. Anyway, see you in a bit.
Canada and the United States share the longest, straightest, possibly boringest border in the world, but look closer and there's plenty of bizarreness to be found. While these sister nations get along fairly well, they both want to make it really clear whose side of the continent is whose, and they've done this by carving a 20-foot wide space along the border. All 5,500 1,000 miles of it. With the exception of the rare New England town that predates national borders or the odd airport that needed expanding, this space is the no-touching zone between the countries, and they're super serious about keeping it clear. It matters not if the no-touching zone runs through hundreds of miles of virtually uninhabited Alaskan Yukon wilderness, those border trees will not stand. Which might make you think this must be the longest, straightest deforested place in the world, but it isn't. Deforested, yes, but straight, not at all. Sure, it looks straight on a map, and the treaties establishing the lines say it's straight, but in the real world, the official border is 900 lines that zigzag from the horizontal by as much as several hundred feet. How did this happen? Well, imagine you're back in North America in the 1800s. The 49th parallel, one of those horizontal lines you see on the globe, has just been set as the national boundary, and it's your job to make it real. You are handed a compass and a ball of string and told to carefully mark off the next 2/3 of a continent. Don't mind that uncharted wilderness in your way, just keep the line straight. Yeah, good luck with that. The men who surveyed the land did the best they could and built over 900 monuments. They're in about as straight a line as you could expect a pre-GPS civilization to make, but it's not the kind of spherical planar intersection that would bring a mathematician joy. Nonetheless, these monuments define the border, and the no-touching zone plays connect the dots with them. Oh, and while there are about 900 markers along this section of the border, there are about 8,000 in total that define the shape of the nations. Despite this massive project, Canada and the United States still have disputed territory. There's a series of islands in the Atlantic that the United States claims are part of Maine, and Canada claims are part of New Brunswick. Canada, assuming the islands are hers, built a lighthouse on one of them, and the United States, assuming the islands are hers, pretends the lighthouse doesn't exist. It's not a huge problem, as the argument is mostly over tourists who want to see puffins and fishermen who want to catch lobsters, but let's hope the disagreement gets resolved before someone finds oil under that lighthouse. Even the non-disputed territory has a few notably weird spots, such as this tick of the border upward into Canada. Zoom in and it gets stranger, as the border isn't over solid land, but runs through a lake to cut off a bit of Canada before diving back down to the US. This spot is home to about 100 Americans and is a perfect example of how border irregularities are born. Back in 1783, when the victorious Americans were negotiating with the British, who controlled what would one day be Canada, they needed a map, and this map was the best available at the time. While the East Coast looks pretty good, the wester it goes, the sparser it gets. Under negotiation was the edge of what would one day be Minnesota and Manitoba, but unfortunately that area was hidden underneath an inset on the map, so the Americans and the British were bordering blind. Seriously. They guessed the border should start from the northwestern part of this lake and go in a horizontal line until it crossed the Mississippi, somewhere. But somewhere turned out to be nowhere, as the mighty Mississippi stopped short of that line, which left the border vague until 35 years later, when a second round of negotiations established the aforementioned 49th parallel. But there was still a problem, as the lake mentioned earlier was both higher and less circular than first thought, putting its northwesterly point here, so the existing border had to jump up to meet it and then drop straight down to the 49th, awkwardly cutting off a bit of Canada before heading west to the remainder of the continent. And it turns out you can't just draw a straight-ish line for hundreds of miles without causing a few more problems. One of which was luckily spotted in advance, Vancouver Island, which the 49th would have sliced through, but both sides agreed that would be dumb, so the border swoops around the island. However, next door to Vancouver Island is Point Roberts, which went unnoticed, and thus today the border blithely cuts across. It's a nice little town home to over 1,000 Americans, but has only a primary school, so its older kids have to cross international borders 4 times a day to go to school in their own state. In a pleasing symmetry, the East Coast has the exact opposite situation, with a Canadian island whose only land route is a bridge from the United States. And these two aren't the only places where each country contains a bit of the other. There are several more, easily spotted in satellite photos by the no-touching zone. Regardless of if the land in question is just an uninhabited strip in the middle of a lake in the middle of nowhere, the border between these sister nations must remain clearly marked.
So that's some fun stuff, isn't it? About a very strange Canadian-USA border. Speak about weird borders, am I right? Okay, I think... Okay, here we go. Now we can actually go back to drawing. I'm hoping I'd manage to finish at least the sad edition of it today. Maybe I'll do the happy one off stream. Or maybe I won't do it at all. You'll never know. You'll never know. I mean, you will know when I post it, but you know. Other than that, you will never know. Okay. Okay, I will actually the little strap over here under the shoulder plate. It's gonna go like this, I guess. Okay, I want to fix this arm because this is kind of awkward. Yeah. But yeah, I've really been enjoying the videos from this channel. Let me actually link it in the chat by CGP Grey. These are really fun. I really like them. Even though I've seen like a bunch of their videos. Not all of them, but like a couple. They're all relatively short, so they make a perfect video to watch while I'm cleaning my room. Which is essentially means I find a video that I can watch, quote unquote, like a podcast. So essentially just listen to. And then I clean my room. And I usually like pick, for example, enough videos so they're all together 15 minutes long. So for example, I can pick 3 5-minute videos, or I can pick like one 12-minute video and then another 3-minute video. And I listen to a bunch of them and I clean my room, and then it's like videos are over and I'm like, okay, time to stop cleaning my room because 15 minutes are up. And if I clean my room for any longer, I'm just gonna be stuck here forever because my room always needs cleaning. Okay, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a bit sad how much of a mess it is. Anywho, it's a very neat way to motivate myself to actually do the cleaning and also to keep track of it without like a literal timer. Right, and I get to learn many fun facts, like this thing about the USA border. Even though if you were doing like a pop quiz about it, I would not be able to tell you any of the fun facts probably because, you know, there's only so much information I actually retained. But you know, it's fun, it's fun, it's fun, it's fun, it's fun. And sometimes I do retain more than that information. Imagine me showing pangolin documentaries. I know so much about pangolins. The premier, oh no. For example, did you know that pangolins are considered the most trafficked animal in the world due to people believing that their scales have supernatural properties? It's very sad, actually. But there are many conservation centers in their natural habitat that are working to spread awareness about pangolins and help them rehabilitate after being like poached. Very important work. I could never be like working like this, but you know, I respect people who can a lot. Shout out biologists and zoologists. Okay, look at this. This is kind of a mess, isn't it? Let's just cut it off. Okay. I don't like how this folds look. It's not particularly optimal, but it's okay. It's okay. See you. Okay. There's kind of an awkward lighting here, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm always like, it's okay about different parts of the drawing that I'm not necessarily very satisfied with, because if I keep obsessing over them, I'm just never gonna finish it. I'm just never gonna finish it. That's the truth. Like, this is a very important mindset, part of my artistic mindset, in my opinion, which is that I just finish a drawing and then I post it and then I don't think about it ever again. Which I think is a very big part of why I've been able to improve so much and grow so much in the past few years. Which is that again, I literally just don't care that much. Which feels like, oh, do you just not care about the quality of your drawing? Because obviously, of course I care. I do my best whenever I draw. But that also means that I'm not spending too much time on one piece, and I always try and figure out new things to do, and new things to draw, and new things to paint. You know, I'm always trying to have fun with it. I'm always trying to be silly and whimsical with it, even. Okay, so Pangi has blue eyes, canonically, so that's fun. Note also how I haven't used a lot of blacks in this rendering, like even the pupils are blue rather than black. I feel like that's a neat little touch I did there. I'm rather happy with it even. And I'm gonna do something similar for Pengi. I remember either Pengi or someone else saying that they were like obsessed with doing presentations about, but they knew what a pangolin was because they were obsessed with doing presentations on more obscure animals when we were in school. And now that I think about it, I can't remember that we ever did such presentations. Now, admittedly, I've been to like 4 different schools, but I don't remember making animal presentations in any of them. And I remember talking to my friends about this some time ago. Actually, I just realized I messed up with Panky colors. I messed up. Badly, even. He's supposed to have like a little lighter colored nose part. So I'm gonna have to fix her. Fix him, I mean. Let me double check my reference. Okay. I never remember doing any science project or similar in any of the schools I've been to, which I remember discussing this with my friends, and it's like, I felt like I was crazy, because people, like, they had, like, science fairs, and they had, like, little silly science projects and stuff. Like, not necessarily, like, volcanoes like they do in like movies or cartoons, but still fun little stuff. And over here we're just like, yeah man, I don't know, we're just chilling, I guess. Yeah, I constantly forget that I have to color this part of the character. It's very annoying. Hopefully it still reads like it's the lighter part of himself and not just like some weird lighting thing. The issue with drawing the scales like this is that he almost looks like a hedgehog. He's not a hedgehog. He is a pangolin. He's just a silly little pangolin. Now, do we deserve a silly little pangolin on the screen? I love adding little things on the screen. I always think it's really fun. Let me find pangolin PNG. Here we go. Le banger. Okay, I'm gonna add image. And then browse, and then go here. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's PNG tuber folder. You know what? Sure. It's part of my PNG tuber persona now. That's me IRL. This is me IRL. Hi chat, it's me, Hope FJ Sneaky, and today we will be working on this banger painting. How do I flip myself? Transform. Boom. Flip horizontal. And now I'm gonna just sit here in the corner like a normal... Actually, I'm gonna sit here near Vicha like a normal pangolin and just chill. Everyone loves me, the still little pangolin. Yeah, I remember I also upped my order for something else today, but I don't remember what. I'm trying to think of different things I can, and by time I'm trying to think, I mean I haven't been doing that at all. But yeah. The idea is to be able to control how much and when I swear, okay? Because right now it's like my ability to not swear is in shambles. It's non-existent. It's non-existent. Alright. Why do you look so sad, Pangi? Is it because you spent 20 years in literally nothing burger dimension? And then had to title your ship and titled your stream What Escaping Minecraft's Darkest Dimension? Is this why you're so sad? Is this why? Damn, I would also be sad if that happened to me. But you know, this would never happen to me because I'm simply more skillful than you. I'm sorry, fictional character, but I would simply not be in the same situation in the first place. I would simply be better. Smugly looks at the child protagonist in the novel I'm reading. Oh, I would simply not do this if I was Vemlemayo. What a dumbass little kid. I don't know why I'm going with a child character because Pinky is not a kid. He's a grown-ass adult and he's still getting into this fucking shit. Okay. Okay. But I do wish he would build an orbital strike cannon. I would love to see the server get nuked to the ground. Sad that he's not gonna do it until he graduates. Fuck education, honestly. Who even needs education if it impedes with your Minecraft stream content? Anyway, where are we going? So to Nightbot. I really need to add a cricket's noise to my soundboard because right now I think the most useful one is UP. And everything else is like, you know, I have the incorrect buzzer, I have the sus, I have the vine boom, I have the sound warning metal pipe. But they're not like, none of them are like, you know, sometimes I feel like I need crickets. I need the Discord crickets. Discord crickets are kind of a banger sound. They kind of popped up with that one. Popped off with that one. I love English language. Okay, I just realized that I made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment when I was originally coloring this in. And that right now I have to figure out how to paint this very, 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 very dark cloak. Not fun. Not optimal. Even. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure I'll figure this out. I do like how the scales are looking though. I think these are pretty nice. And honestly, like, okay, I can just like, oh, actually, I decided how I want to make the gift transition. Okay, I'm gonna literally just make this all black because, you know, it's whatever, it's a cloak, it's a perfectly dark cloak. It can be perfectly dark. It's okay. And here, I'm gonna paint it like this. No, 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 no. How did I achieve this? What keybind did I press to rotate it? Was it? Oh, it was this one. It was literally this one. Okay. I need another keybind to reset rotation because it's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying sometimes. Just a little bit. Just a teeny bit. Anyway, yeah. Love painting. Imagine not painting. I have to constantly. I feel like percentage-wise, there are more artists who do line art rather than paint, and I mean maybe it's just like because that's the artist I follow, but just in pure proportional sense, it feels like there are more people who rely more heavily on line art rather than whatever this is. Painting. Would be interesting to actually collect some data on stuff like that. I'm not doing it, but someone can. You know. I remember. Oh god, I just remembered. One time, one of my friends dreamt that there was a correlation between being polyamorous and having a good sense of direction, as in polyamorous people had a poor sense of direction. And we did like an actual Google Forms poll about it, and it turned out that no, there is no correlation. But for like first hour of the poll, it seemed like there is, and it was crazy. It was like they just had like a random epiphany. Really funny as well. But no, there is no correlation. It's like it's later evened out. It turns out that being polyamorous does not actually affect how well you can orient yourself in the world, or the other way around. Like being good at direction does not make you polyamorous. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay. No. Okay. Okay, I think corruption should have like be like crystals and also tears, like because Pili is like having tears on his skin. So it only makes sense that there is some tears falling, well, like some weird liquid falling down his hand. This is completely unrelated. For some reason, I thought of Gus from Real House, and it brought me to the thoughts about the current kids show that I watch, which is Dead End Paranormal Park. And I will say that show is kind of mid. I'm like on episode, I don't know, maybe it gets really good later on, but like right now on episode 7 of season 1, and it just hasn't been that exciting. It's like the premise is fun. The premise is that basically a bunch of teens get hired to work in a. Oh, actually, no, might be not even teens, young adults. I'm not sure. They get hired to work in a. What is called? Oh my god, entertainment attraction park. Wait, no, no. Okay, I'm gonna go insane. Attraction. No, it's not what it's called. What? Amusement park. Here we go. In amusement park, but it has some supernatural stuff going on, and they got like demons and stuff. And the dog of the protagonist gets possessed by a dog. and and it's diverse. It has a very a wide variety of characters with very different backgrounds. The main character is a trans dude, and it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. But I feel like the writing is a little bit underwhelming a lot of the times, and I feel like the overall mystery isn't sold very well. Like in my mind, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've had like quite big breaks before I watched the episodes, but it's like I'm just not really that engaged in it, to be honest. But we'll see. Maybe I should. I usually try to avoid casting too much judgment on shows before they finish, or I can see the ending, because sometimes things end really badly, even if they've been good, and sometimes maybe it gets really really good later on. Like God knows, for example, with the Owl House was probably not that good with its first season. Um, and it's a pretty good show. It's a nice show. Okay, so this is done for pangi, and now we have to render raws, and then we can adjust colors and just paint the happy versions on top. I think this might be a banger idea. Let me pour myself some more drinks, and by drinks, let's just say a drink and a drink even, just one. All right. So here you go, Aimsey. It's your time. It's your turn to get rendered, idiot. Get rendered, idiot. Okay, I'm gonna do this in black and white because I don't know. I feel like that's the right vibe right now. It just feels correct at this moment in time. So here you can see clearly that the streamer of the stream, the broadcaster even, mostly does things based on vibes rather than actual technique. And who would have thought they're still so swagger with it? Ooh. Okay. I always like seeing what colors I end up getting. Actually, no, this makes sense being green. I just realized. Yeah, because I used. Okay, yeah, this actually makes sense. Okay, whatever. Which color is this? Yeah, and this is gonna be purple. No, it's reddish. Whatever. I'm not gonna render it in values. I'm so swagger with it. I don't need to look at values. I can just tell that it looks good or bad. Yeah, this is not how I wanna do aimsey in the future, but for this one it will have to do. This will have to do. Yeah, and yeah, I think unfortunately you can tell that I think I spent the most effort on Ross, but you know what? It's okay. She is the most special little Cubito, and she deserves a special princess treatment. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, AMC. See, that's why I'm gonna wanna make a PNG tuber, because I like playing with PNGs like dolls. It's so fun. It's so fun. Imagine if I could turn into a pangolin midstream. Imagine like it's just like a regular PNG tuber, and then it's like at some point I'm just randomly like boom, now I'm a pangolin, and it's like, hi Chad, it's me, Hope the Pangolin. Today we will be making a banger Realm SMP painting. Everyone loves my banger Realm SMP paintings, which are very frequent, and I'm keeping up with that series very well. I know all that goes on in that streams. I'm so good at English too. Anyway, let's continue painting. In the change of you. Oh, look at this. I like how 3D this looks. Oh my god, it looks like it almost looks like I'm rendering it. Okay. You know, I might have made Pangi a bit more straight when he was in the sketch. But it's okay. It's okay. He is, at the very least, is an ally of the LGBTQ community, represented by these two, canonically moving their beds together. Thank you, Pangi, the evil and intimidating horse of the Aim-Ross relationship. We always appreciate you and your evil and intimidating horse tendencies. Awesome lesbian couple, evil, sorry. It's a good meme, what can you say? It's a good meme. Lots of memes are good, actually. I love memes. Thank God for memes. I mean, not really, but you know. Thank universe for memes. Thank you internet for memes. Here we go, here we go. Now I got it in the right way. Hopefully you guys couldn't hear that. That was scary. Oh well. Happens. It's kind of like I live in like a decent neighborhood, but it's also like it has certain specific stuff going on for it that I don't want to get in on stream because it's like gonna dox me low-key, but you know, it's not necessarily the most optimal neighborhood to live in. Oh, scary. Streamers implying scary things about their neighborhood. It's not that scary, it's just like, it's whatever. It's whatever. I drew aimsey a lot in my sketches today. It was pretty fun. I was just trying to like experiment what their silhouette looks like with the horns and all. It's plenty fun. Drawing like goopy or like dripping stuff is always fun because it's fairly easy. It's relatively easy. What if I was a warden Minecraft player and you were a butterfly themed Minecraft player? Could love bloom on I have no idea where I'm going with this. Apart from like, oh, they're so gay. They're so gay. Oh, thank you, gay people. Where would I be? Nowhere, because, you know, I am the gay people, but, you know. Okay. Yeah, it's thank God that aimsey and, like, Pangi are so much easier to render compared to Ross. Like, their outfits are, like... Yeah, diversity win, local streamer is the gay people. But I didn't, but if anyone asks, I did not say that. Okay. Okay. My pen made such funny sounds just now. Okay, you can't hear it, I don't think. But it's really funny, you have to trust me on that. I wonder, I think I want to do a challenge thingy on Sunday still. Last Sunday we did the Control Z thingy where I don't use Ctrl Z for the entire painting. And last week we did the thing where we did the colorblind painting where we didn't look at the colors of what I'm drawing. So next time I think we should do, so this Sunday, we should do an upside down painting where I draw it while upside down all the time. So instead of drawing it like this, I would be drawing it like so. Which is a very interesting challenge in my opinion. Like it really forces you to really think about what you're painting. And I think it would be pretty fun. Oh, except that I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm lazy and I'm not doing a challenge right now. You know, I'm gonna save it for banger stream content on Sunday. And then I'm never gonna stream. Okay, then I'm never gonna stream on a Wednesday again. Actually, I mean, like, okay. So the reason I originally picked Wednesdays as my stream slot for a bit because I had some free time every other week, and then it's like I got offered an opportunity. I was like, oh man, I gotta do it, but I gotta do it on Wednesday. No, my stream, and now I'm never gonna stream on Wednesday again because I got offered a very cool opportunity and I can't pass it up. It's simply not happening. You know, I have my priorities list, and unfortunately, streaming on Wednesdays is below that. Which is like, you know, like in regards to priorities, I think the first time I ever like got hit with a reality check about that was when my sister came into town. I was like, oh, but I got a study, and she was like, but I'm in the town. You do wanna not wanna hang out with me? We barely see each other. And I was like, holy shit, you're right. I should have better priorities. And ever since then, I would argue that I've been doing much better in terms of like how I prioritize my life. Like, you know, because sometimes you gotta choose between like hanging out with your friends and like doing something else, and a lot of the time hanging out with your friends will come first because these are your friends and you gotta hang out with them, etc. You love your friends, right? And you know, I think people usually have a list of priorities like mentally, but I literally just have it written out for myself. And in my to-do list, all tasks are always sorted in this very specific priorities list. So everything that's like in regards to college will usually be on top, while everything in regards to like, I don't know, one of my 10,000 hobbies will usually be on the bottom. So that whenever I look at my to-do list in the morning, I'm like, okay, where I'm gonna start? I'm gonna start with the most important tasks, which are at the top, coincidentally. Oh wow. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Anyway, I think I need to add more like elements here. It's like skull just spreading over the dead body or something. Scary and sad. Okay, I feel like the pangi is a little bit too glowing and too reddish, I will say. So let's fix that. Let's make him a bit sadder. Oh no. Okay, wait. Let's fix him. Okay, I think I want to have the light source be the crystals. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna make a purple here and like have it shine from below. And like the rest is obviously gonna be darkened. Okay, I'm not uber happy with this lighting, but it's better than the original one, that's for sure. Okay, I think we can fix this later. And by later, I mean right now, by using good old color balance. Green, magenta, blue. Okay. Look at that. Isn't this... Yeah, I think this is great, right? We now have a more cohesive color palette. Alright, and I think we should do something about the background as well, because this is not optimal. This is highly not optimal. So let's actually... Okay, and now we merge all of that. And now we can do some more color balancing. And by that I mean level correction, because I'm not liking this too much. Tone curve, I mean. Tone curve. I love tone curve. Everyone loves my tone curves. And I think I should add some elements to the background, I feel like, because I feel like this at the moment is a bit too plain. Okay, this is better. If this empty layer, this is just an empty layer. Is this an empty layer? No, this is the sketch. Okay, so not normal, but don't multiply. I always struggle with like simple, like compositions which don't have like environment per se. Like, what do I even add here? Just some abstract stuff. How do you add this abstract stuff? This is so scary. Okay, you know what? Let's lock this layer a bit. Oh, actually, wait. First of all, let's fix the background. Okay, wait. I'm using 100% of my brain right now. So I'm gonna do it like so. And then on top, I'm gonna draw like things slowly filling up their respective frames. Like shadows, like evil shadows. Ooh, isn't this funky and nice? Imagine if CPK got trapped instead of aimsey, wouldn't that be hype? Awesome CPK lore, he gets sent to hell. Okay, so this, I'm also gonna use the same layer that I drew this like thingies in for the GIF. So I gotta remember this layer. And I'm gonna do so by naming it. GIF thingy. It's banger naming, but you know. Okay, so this is the actual painting. So. Okay, now let me cook. This is the sad version, right? Now we gotta make the happy version. So for that, we're gonna slap a happy color on top of it, so yellowish. Like bright sun color. Shit. Shit. Okay. Um, um, um. Okay. Are we back? I think we're back. Yeah, you have to be a little bit patient if this happens, unfortunately. Unfortunes, this shit does happen sometimes. Alright. Okay, let's do... Okay, wait, let me cook. Let me cook real quick. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be pretty like this. And now we can just repaint some of the raw things, like so. And let's see if this even works out at all, because I have never done anything like this before, so it might turn out like shit. Or it might not, who knows, who knows. Okay. Because I don't want to repaint the whole thing, I just want to be able to just like adjust the colors and paint just the parts that I need to redo. Because otherwise it would be an optimal way of doing things. The issue is that I still need to put in some effort, you know, and that's already too much. It's already too much. I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. Okay, and now we can add a little accessory here. We're clearing up, pretending like we didn't just paint over all of that hair over here. And pretending like we didn't just recolor all of that. Okay, wait, I need to lock it in. Alright. Okay. Okay, chat, are we cooking? I think we're cooking, actually. I think we're cooking. Alright. I think we're cooking. Okay, I'm not gonna go any specific characters actually. I don't think. I lied. I will absolutely draw specific characters. I will absolutely draw specific characters. I love making references to other characters. Okay, and let's paint a bit more with the warm color on top. Actually, wait, what if we painted with a warm color just here? In the parts where it normally would be the cold lighting. I think this is nice, right? Um... Okay, sorry, I'm like locked in. Okay, now let's work on aimsey because I'm scared of working on pangi because it's so much more complicated. I'm gonna use the sketch actually to at least somewhat orient myself in the terms of what the fuck I'm doing. Uh, do, do, do. Okay. Okay, let's actually grab the the colors for aimsey. We back. Yeah, we back. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do not control the stream randomly ending, unfortunately. I have no idea what's up with that. It's not even the stream. It's the him doesn't even end. It's just that it's like just interrupts. Because it crashes the stream thingy in OBS, and I have to reload the whole program so it gets working again. And this just sometimes happens. Yikes. Anywho, still working on this. We're never escaping the hell of this, I'm afraid. Oh well, it's not even that unfun. So isn't it fine in the end? Okay. Okay, now she had like again they had again the papyrus mask. And like I know that aimsey uses any pronouns, but like, oh, you know. Actually, it's more like a sans mask now that I think about it, than not the papyrus one. I don't know why I called it the papyrus one. Possibly because of their silly tendencies and their joyous and whimsical demeanor. Okay, so with the eyes, I remember when I originally did the sketch, I had to move them quite a bit. Okay, I think the mouth should be open a little bit so that you can see that they're smiling. And you can see here, like, just hair a little bit in a funky way. Just dropping off the horn. Oh, this is a scary beginning for a song. See, wait, is it the beginning? I think it's the ending. Yeah, it's the ending for the coin looker baby. Scary. But nothing we've never seen before. I've played Soma, I've seen what scary things look like. It's crazy how they made like a banger games and then they made Amnesia the Bunker. Anyone remember that game? Me neither. It was just kind of like it was a fun game, but you would not be able to tell that the studio that made that game made games before. Like, it was just painfully. Amnesia the Bunker, wait, let me Google it up. Maybe I'm misremembering the name. Yeah, no, I'm not misremembering. It follows a French soldier who is trapped in a bunker with a monster and must find a way to escape. It received generally positive reviews from critics. This is the wrong one. I keep doxing myself, but it's okay. Generally favorable reviews. While criticizing the monster AI is mediocre, yeah, at best. Yeah. That was definitely a game that happened. Fine by itself, but again, really hard to tell that the studio that made it has made games before. Okay. And let's draw a bit more of the people. Does this look like a fox? I think this looks like a fox. I hope this looks like a fox. What other members of the Blue faction are there? Becky? I think I'm gonna draw Becky. Next. To eternal light. Not fair. It's clear down there. Knows the meaning inside. Maybe it's time to let time pass through. Now we're moving on to Pangi, who is really scary for me because I have no idea how to remake this pose without too much effort. Because I'm afraid we will have to just log in and do a plenty of effort instead. Scary. Scary. Okay, oh man, imagine putting effort into your drawings. No. Okay, it's okay, I definitely want this one. Just move on. It goes too fast. Just move on. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy the aggressively orange rendering which we did earlier, and then I'm just gonna repaint the rest of the body. Because why the heck not? Here we go. Ah! Okay, I forgot it wasn't logged in again. It's scary. Let's not do this. These unlimited supply. Get it, get it. I'm a bit annoyed by this, so let's... I'm a bit very annoyed by the lighting over here. So let's work on this actually for a bit. Passing by, just passing through till the world runs dry. Just passing through. I'm gonna color correct Ross specifically. I mean, no, let's actually not do that. Let's finish Pangi first, because this what is this? Okay, what the hell is this? Okay. Okay, no one saw that. It was really scary, but no one saw that. Oh man, I love how nothing unexpected or scary ever happens on my banger art streams. Never, 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 never. Anyway, back to work. Back to coding. Oh no, he looks so upset now. Me when I'm happy, me when I'm upset. Me when I look at Soma, me when I look at the Nijiva Bunker. Me when I look at Hollow Knight, me when I look at Hollow Knight Silksong. Me when I paint, also. Okay, anyway. Back to coding. Oh, what the heck is this? Let's fix this real quick. Me when I'm happy. Me when my ball partner cheats on me with literally everyone. But I mean, I feel like this was a crazy miscommunication, because why wouldn't Mythical Sausage cheat on you with everyone, Pangi? Why didn't you expect this to happen? Frankly speaking. He had just the worst time at the ball. His ball partner cheated on everything, on everyone with him. And his weird stalker situationship was there and making fun of him. And then he got kidnapped to the know. Sad things happening to Pangi on the realm. But when do they not? Frankly speaking. Damn, yeah. Damn. Come on. Okay. Now, I want to Google, and by Google, I mean open up the drawing, my own drawing even, that I did of the outfit once again, because I need to look at it, okay? I need to look at it. It's not even that great of a drawing, I'm not uber duper happy with it. I think it's okay, but it's useful as reference in this specific case. This is the wrong skin. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. Okay, let's open up the other file. Обих коліх месе, або ніщо общо, няму ніщо обществува. And now he has his little silly little dress, and he has the little lines going around here somewhere. I'm gonna do them with a jitter brush because I want more color variety. And the shoulders here are gonna be red, actually. And over here they're gonna be red, and then it transitions into an elegant white glove, as it tends to. Голих месе, за что не бешетова, обих голих месе, няма нищо общо, няма нищо обществува. I really want to diversify what kind of music I play during stream. I'm really happy that I'm able to include Bulgarian music because, you know, hashtag representation. But I wanna make it more diverse and add more Bulgarian music also. Because right now it's a bit underwhelming, Emo, in terms of like just how much Bulgarian music there is. Though if I add music in other languages that I don't know it, I would not be able to sing along. Which would probably be good for me because then I would have to talk, actually. Which is what you're supposed to do during a stream, I suspect. He's so silly with his outfit. I love it. I love this that Chad did force him to wear a dress. He like made a poll, like, should I wear a suit or should I wear a dress for the ball? And Chad obviously voted for the dress. I personally feel you can do whatever you want within reason during your stream. That's true. That's true. I can oink during my stream if I want to. I can pop some drinks. We can pop some bottles. I don't have any bottles to pop, but you can imagine that. I'm not gonna oink again because it felt weird. I forgot how to oink and then I remembered and then I'm like, oh my god, that's why I forgot. That's why I forgot. Oh my god, that was the worst oink ever. Okay, that's just... Okay, wait. Now I have to get it right. No. Fuck. Why can't I get it? Okay. Whatever animal sounds can I make? Can I, like... Does this sound like a meow or like no? I don't want to bark because I feel like barking would be a bit too loud, and I don't want to like I'm already fairly loud, and I don't want to disturb my roommates even more. You know. And I can mew quietly. Mewing is a very important skill to have if you're a kitty cat. So I hope I am at least somewhat good at it. Alright, I don't want to overthink this again. This is just like... No overthinking, just like fuck it, we ball kind of. Oh my god. Kind of deal. Alright, now we can add... Oh wait, I think he was wearing his little bow as well, right? I think he was wearing his bow. Yay, that's so cutesies, right? That's so cutesies. And now we can add the hand holding the glass. I remembered the word, yes. I'm so good at this talking thing. See, the issue is, I sometimes feel like I have obviously a high level in all languages that I speak fluently. I mean, high enough obviously to just like be able to communicate, but sometimes it feels like I just don't have a high enough level in any of the languages to be able to express myself flawlessly. Like, at this point, I have no idea which of my languages I speak most fluently. And it's like you might say, oh, it's probably your native one, but that's just not true. I'm not that good at my native language because I haven't lived in the place where we speak my native language in many years. So I don't actually speak it that well. You know, and I constantly have to switch to English whenever I'm like expressing myself in my native language. So you would think, okay, when English is your best language, but I'm not that great at English either, I feel like. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just holding myself up to way too high of a standard when it comes to English or something. I don't know. Much to consider. Okay. Okay. All right. This is a weird drink. This is just water. He's just drinking water. It's okay. He's drinking colored juice. He's drinking juice colored, grape juice that is colored blue for some reason. And the reason is that I did not want to grab a different color. Oh well. Happens. Happens to the best of us. Okay. I'm not uber duper happy with the happy version, so I'm not gonna when I'm gonna make the GIF, I'm not gonna make it appear for too long. I feel like that would be unoptimal. Okay. Alright. Alright. I need to add a shadow to Pangi as well. A shadow or two even. There is one person in Pangi faction, so one shadow will be fine. I mean, not right now, but like at the moment of the ball. Alright, now we got them sad, and now we got them, and now we got them sad, and we got them happy. We got them sad, and we got them happy. We got them sad, and we got them happy. Nice. Okay, so now we have the 3 frames, and now I'm gonna slap, actually let's work on this a bit more. I feel like we can do some color balance with it. Alright. Neat. I think it's neat. Right? Sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy. Alright. Now, let's slap a filter on top so that we all have nice texture to all of the... Me and animals gonna have to run away. But me, I'm feeling curious, so I think I might stay. Okay, do I want this on 100% or on 50? I think I prefer the more textured version, honestly. I think it adds more... Actually, no. Yeah, no, I prefer the smaller one. Sorry, I lied. Okay, now I'm gonna save this frame by frame. So first of all, this is gonna be the first frame, so everyone is happy. Right. Waiting for save to complete. Please, I will wait. It's a fairly big file. It's a fairly big file. Meanwhile, I can pop some... Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, now I can get the frame with the sad GIF thingy. Okay. Now, the way we're gonna do this GIF is that we're gonna do it in the least intuitive way possible, which is, first we're gonna make a video, probably. Oh, wait, what if we added some, like, ooh, because we're gonna linger on this. We could add some little, wait, let me cook. Let me cook. Some little, like, elements, like so. So this is gonna be frame... Actually, we're gonna make this into a GIF. We're gonna make this into a GIF. Okay, wait, let me cook. I remember how to make animation. Fuck, I don't remember how to make an animation. Timeline. Shit, how do you make an animation? New animation folder. Boom. Add here. Boom. New animation cell. Boom. What am I doing? Okay, which layer is this? Okay. No place information. Okay, how do you... Okay, wait. Okay, no, let's not do it like this. Okay, I'm gonna make... Okay, new timeline. Yes? Yes? New time... Yes, okay. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Where are the things? Okay, these are the things. So, okay, so here I have, enable keyframes. Yes, so I can now insert frame. No, that's not what I want to do. Every time I need to insert add a keyframe. Yes. Okay, so now I move it by a fifth. I move it up a little, and now this is a keyframe. And now over here, I copy this over here. No! How do I... No, not like this. No, wait, seriously. I'm so scared. Okay, let's first of all test it. Okay. Now, in this keyframe, add keyframe. Okay, it's a bit too quick. Okay, I don't... Okay, but we figured it out, we figured it out, we figured it out, we figured it out. We figured it out. We figured it all out. Okay, we figured it all out. I'm the goat. I'm the best. Oh! Oh! Greatest animator ever! Look at this! Mm. Oh. Everyone loves my animator swag. What if I also added some... Ooh, what if I added some... Actually, no, I'm scared to experiment. I think we're already, like, perfect. Yes! Okay, now I need to export animation as a GIF. I'm gonna export it as a GIF. And this is gonna be... Why is it so... Oh no. It's too small. It's too small. No. Okay, I'm gonna export it. Can I export it as a movie? Okay. Yes, I wish to proceed. Okay, now I'm gonna open my uh VCDC video editor. Um VSDC video editor even. I need some more dynamic music. More dynamic. Yeah, this is great. This is great. This is perfect. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Actually, while we're waiting for VCDC video editor to open, um, I actually have no idea what I can talk about. I'm just a pangolin. I eat ants all day. And wait, do I eat ants? Yes, I eat ants. And my tongue can extend very long. It's like very epic actually. And also I can protect myself from predators by rolling into a ball. Like this. Whee! Whee! Everyone loves my spinning tendencies. Okay. Okay. Blank project. Shit. Import content. Wait, is this a correct size? You know what? I don't care. I lied. I do care. I do care a lot, actually. Close project. No, wait. I need to actually wait. No, I don't. I don't care about saving things. Okay, let me let me switch to a different program. Where is it? Okay, not yet. I first have to import content. Resolution, custom resolution. How do I change the resolution? What is this? Okay, you know what? Import content. How big is the file? Okay, what's the file size? What's the file size? I'm gonna put it in chat. 3591 resolution. I mean, x 11895. Okay, and this is gonna be the size for a canvas too. Okay, so it's gonna be... the heck? Okay, I can now switch, I think. Right, here we go. Okay. Okay, I want to have enough time for the viewer to see it, and I want to like quickly flicker. Okay, wait, I need to export the effectless version as well to use it. What do you mean it's already? Oh, yeah, four. Wait, 3, 4. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Wait. Wait. Okay, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, these are all images, right? These are all images. Okay. Okay. Wait. And now I add a video. I add this as a video. Hey, is this bad? Chad, is this bad? Perhaps a little bit not optimal. Okay, wait, let me export it again. Oh no. Oh no, it hated this. Oh, it hated this. Let's export it as a GIF. Yeah, sure. Okay, it's okay. We can restart the whole thing. Let me just wait, no. Let's restart. Let's redo the whole project. Close. Yeah, I don't care to save it. Import content. Wait, no, this is this is the wrong video. This is the wrong video. This is okay, okay, okay. 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 Now we're so back. Okay. Eh. Whew. I'm really pushing myself with this one, aren't I? I'm so swag for that. This is what I mean when I say I don't need studies. Okay, no, not like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is too slow. This is all too slow. Also, is that even the GIF? I'm not sure if that's the GIF. Okay, we might want to export it as a movie, but first, before we do that, let's fix the timing issue. Okay. Okay, I'm counting mentally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Banger video, okay. Okay, now. Oh god, I did not save it at all. Oh my god, scary, scary. Okay, MCOT, the realm, best of the best. Okay. And now I'm gonna go back to Clip Studio Paint and export that as a movie this time. The animation, I mean. Oh wait, I just realized why I didn't export as a GIF properly, because I didn't have the particles layer on. Okay. I understand now. I see. Export as GIF. Wait, what's the height? What's the height? What's the height? Oh my god, I did not look at the height. 2. Yes, I want to replace it. Yes, that was the wrong height. Width, I mean, width. Width. Add object, video. Go here. Okay, now let's see this. Okay, and let's have the thing last a bit longer, like 3. Okay, I don't think the particles are actually moving. So let's export this as a movie instead. Export animation movie. Okay. Hopefully this time it will not get evil and messed up. Oh my god, I don't remember which one of these was the correct. I think it's this one. Yes! Oh! Okay, we're doing so well. I actually can't tell if we're moving or not. Okay, I'm looking at the preview. Oh, it doesn't loop. You know what? It's okay. It's whatever. I don't even care that much. Let's just not have the animation. Fuck them animators anyway, frankly speaking. I'm sorry, animators. You're the best. Best of us. Oh, but it's kind of it's so boring without the movement. It's so boring. Okay, how do we do this? Because I don't like how it looks when it moves. I'm not a fan. Perhaps we could... Okay, it doesn't loop. The issue is that it doesn't loop. So if we export it... Oh wait, the issue is that it... Oh wait, I just realized. It's the issue on the editor part, not the file part. Okay, so if we add this as a video... So the issue is that because I prolonged the duration, but it doesn't actually automatically like loop the GIF, right? So I have to, instead of doing this, I just have to copy it 3 times, right? And now when we look at it, oh, it would be cool. Wait, wouldn't it be cool if the shadows moved a little? Wait. They call me the cook because I cook? Wait, chat. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna add a keyframe. Wait, what the heck? Why can't I add keyframe here? Okay, add keyframe here. Now we slightly change it. Why can't we slightly change it? Why can't we slightly change it? You know what, whatever, it's fine, it's fine. It's perfect as is. It's perfect as is. Also, I forgot to switch back to Clip Studio Paint. Lamayo. Okay, I'm gonna hide the animation timeline now because we don't need it anymore. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a banger. Wait, I actually did not export it. Okay, I need to export it to GIF. And I need to export it to a specific folder. Okay, MCYT around best of the best. Final. And now I can click export and continue. And now it's gonna export because it's like a 4-second thingy. And then we can look at it in my media player. Wait, let me open it up. Wait. What? Chad, what the hell is... Okay, you guys are going to have to see this. What is this? What the hell 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 is this? Why does it look like that? Okay, wait. Okay, wait, let me cook again. I need to export it to... Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna export it as MP4, right? Then it's gonna look normal, right? And it's gonna look normal. But because we need it as a GIF, because I'm not uploading it to YouTube, I'm uploading it to fucking Twitter and whatnot. Shit, kind of small. It's kind of small. I'm gonna Google MP4 to GIF converter. Okay, free convert. Please don't dox me. For the love of God. Okay. Okay, right? Okay, it works, right? I would secretly myself. Oh my god, we're doing so well. Give a damn. Okay, now let me... It's so small! I'm sorry. Why are you so... What? What? So true, Nightbot. Why is it so small, though? Okay, wait, let me try it again. So, I'm final. Why are you so small? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Okay, this is how dangerous parasocial relationships can form. Nightbot, doesn't love you. He can't love you. Nightbot doesn't know you. He can appreciate you, but he can't love you. Okay, convert to GIF now. It should be normal? It should be normal? God, the GIF makers never told me how difficult... Actually, they have told me how difficult it was. You have, like, for an average K-pop photo shoot, you have to spend, like, 40 minutes adjusting this one clip. Okay, converting. Man, I loved going so much. I could do it all the time. I could do it all day. Now look me at Japan at these heads. Like boom. Boom, boom. All of them are dead. At my paws. At my powerful pangolin paws. Okay, now watch me spin. Okay, now I'm normal. I'm normal again. That's why I need a pinchy to it. New Sonic game looking kind of fire. I'm glad you think so. I'm really excited for it as well. I like how we decided to go with a new awesome creative choice of making Sonic look like a pangolin. I think it's my favorite part. Okay, 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 okay. If I knew from the site it was going to make a GIF, I would probably make it on a smaller resolution. But we live and learn. We live and learn. Oh my god, it's perfect. Be right back. Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, ready to see this? Oh, it's actually perfect. I mean, it's not really, but you know. I could definitely make this better. Do I care about tweaking this part over here? Near Pangi's face? I think I do care about tweaking it, actually. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's fairly easy. And I now know how to export it correctly, so... Oh no, this is a wrong window. Wrong window! Wrong window! Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. Delete. So if we play it like so, and you can't see it because it's, okay. Can we edit it real quick? Okay, maybe if we go lower instead of higher. How do we edit this layer? How do we edit this layer? Okay, let's say we're gonna be this slow. And now on this frame, we're gonna be this slow. So no, let's not do that. Okay, so wait. I'm gonna move this here. And then I'm gonna make a frame here where we move back down. Right? Okay, so here we're gonna move to the left slightly. We move too much. We move around too much this week. We move too much is the issue here. Okay, so I'm gonna remove it. Okay, how do I delete this, delete that? Okay, this is now here. So I'm just gonna... And here I'm gonna... So true, Nightbot. And over here I'm gonna move them a little bit. Okay, did I cook? Okay, let's try this. Okay, export as a movie. B B B B B B B B B B B 2. Okay. Okay, now we go back to the editor and we replace the BBBS with our new made animation. So it's a video, so it's gonna be... Oh, it hasn't exported yet? Okay, wait. Okay. And now we can make it 60 times the speed. So now it's gonna look... Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Okay, I think we're back. Okay, I think it's actually pretty neat. Alright, let's, okay, I'm gonna have to, okay, enjoy the actual painting while I export all of this stuff. Okay. Alright, we're converting. While we're converting. Now let me do a flip. Bam. I am the most epic pangolin in the world. Fuck. Chad, I think my... What the hell is this, Chad? What the hell is this? I can't even do a flip without my stream deciding to fucking die randomly. This is outrageous. Can't even do flips anymore. Flips and tricks. That's not optimal. That's simply not optimal. Okay, we have two gifts now. We have... Don't mind that. We have this banger of a gift. And we have this banger of a gift. I feel like I prefer this one, definitely. Oh, I'm so good at this art shit. This art shit is so easy. And we're done by the end of the stream. I didn't even need to spend all that much time Just 4 hours. Okay, let me switch to Clip Studio Paint again. Very scuffed stream, as per always, but I am happy with what we achieved. I think Little Bankai is not back yet, but I do have to end, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I have to end regardless. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the stream. Check out my socials, so too, Nightbot. I hope you have a great time, even if it was a little bit scuffed and a little bit messy. We will see you guys next time, which is gonna be on Sunday. When are we going to do? We're going to be doing an upside down challenge. So I'll see you there. Bye bye.